Hello, 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 beautiful people. No, it is okay. But we shall ask them whether there are echoes, whether there are other things. Hello, guys. Hello. Sorry, we're a bit late. African time. African time. Yeah, and this technology, but we are here, guys. Hello, who is there watching us? Let me be setting the laptop. Hello, guys. Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing?
Sorry, we are late. Hi, Mohan.
Moha. Oh, Thioba, how are you? Thank you so much. 5 people already here. How are you guys doing? Hello. Let's first do the sound check. Is everything okay?
Are you able to hear us? We are doing sound check to ensure everything is okay. Yeah. Just comment below. Are you able to hear us clearly?
No echoes.
Yeah, echoes.
Just let us know. Hello. Hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
6 people watching us already. Thank you so much.
We really appreciate.
We hear you. Wow. Thank you so much for that.
Clearly, you can hear us clearly without echoes. What?
Yeah.
You want to know all that? We're just inviting people. So,
yeah. Hello, guys. Hello, Justin Kakande. Thank you so much for joining us. Yoba Moha, thank you. Network problems.
Already?
No, there's no network problem.
You're facing network issues. Is this on your side? Because on our side we're not facing network.
Yeah, we're not facing any problem today.
Since there are some echoes.
Are there echoes?
Your network is not stable, then there are some echoes.
Really?
Wow.
What should we do? Because here things seem to be okay. Wow.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hello. So the network is a bit shaky. Hello, people. Denmark is saying it's from the UK. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that. What topic? I'm lost. The topic today, let me just pin it up for you guys. Just a moment.
Hi guys, nice to see you again. You're so educative and amazing seeing you from New York.
Wow, thank you so much. Just trying to see how we are going here. But we appreciate you guys for joining us today for today's topic. I don't know why
we're just inviting you.
Yeah.
I just saw you post out that you come live, but I'm not late. Yeah, you actually have the right time.
Late at all.
So check is supposed to start at 9. You know African time.
Yeah, Mr. Truth, thank you so much for joining. We appreciate. I'm just trying to see how I can share the link with you guys as well. But we already have the agenda of the day and how we are going to run it. So basically, don't get worried about that. I'm just trying to see how I can be able to do that with you guys.
So let us know, is the sound okay? Is the network? Our network is actually good. We don't know your side. Is your network also good? Just drop the comment down below. Hi, Betty and T.
Hello.
Hi, Bella.
Present Bella, thank you so much.
How is the network? How is the network your side?
Using the laptop, I think the network is a bit funny. But on the phone, it is okay.
Says Mr. Truth says the sound is okay. The sound is good.
Wow.
Wow.
I think it's stabilizing.
Time with time it will stabilize, but it's good that the sound is good.
Yeah.
How about the network? How is the network today? Because on our side it's not buffering. So we are wondering, how is it? Your network is not good. Wow.
What should we do? Yet here, you see, like
Augustine says mine is super okay, though yours is about shaking. You people.
Wow. What should we do now? I don't know why this connection is shaking. Yet here shows as if everything is okay. Let's see how everything seems to be so clear here. But I don't know why. But you can see it from this side of the laptop, because we're using devices so far. On the phone, it is quite well, but on the laptop, the network is poor. You see that difference? What should we do, guys? I'm confused. Hello, guys. Where are you guys watching us from? Please let us know in the comments below. Guys, the network is not good.
Network.
Not that good. Wow. Are you seeing how it is? But what should we do?
Yeah, because it is where we are watching from.
Exactly.
That's like receiving.
Yeah.
So that's what we are getting.
So that is what they're getting.
Mr. Cruz says Atlanta.
Thank you so much for watching us from Atlanta. What should we do? I'm just trying to see the best solution to do. We thought the internet issue was sorted out. Yesterday we tested everything. Everything was working well. But I'm wondering why today things are not working that perfectly.
Augustine says he's watching from UAE.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I need to push it there, maybe. Maybe connection problems.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure. Yesterday, actually, we tested this internet. We've been using it. No problems at all. But today, I don't know why it is that shaking.
Yesterday it was not shaking.
No, it wasn't. The time we tested it.
Yes, okay. Video a little shaky, but sound is good. Okay.
Really?
So I think it will stabilize with time.
Let's just give it some time.
It usually stabilizes with time.
That's what they're seeing. Yeah, they're seeing a bit shaky, but the voice is okay. So I don't know why the video is not that. Guys, we are so grateful. We are here today. It's just basically we wanted to have an open discussion with you guys, but of course we have the agenda of the day and what we are going to be discussing, how things are going to flow for today's stream. Basically, we are going to be, chatting with you guys for the beginning. Then we are going to, someone requested us to show you guys the gadget, the internet that we got. Unfortunately, it's disappointing us now. I don't know.
We don't know whether we should show.
I don't know whether we should really show you guys what gadget we got for internet. But the internet yesterday was working so perfect. We tried testing it, on private. It was okay. But today, I don't know what is really happening.
Or maybe it will stabilize with time. We should just continue.
I don't know. Because on the receiver end, it is not that perfect.
On the receiver.
From Sudan, yes, Muhammad. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for joining us. How is Sudan? So basically, that is what we're going to do. And today's topic is all about us. We have an open discussion with you guys because we wanted to hear from your side. We also have a guest who is going to be invited to speak something based on Ugandan perspective.
Share the link.
Yeah, we are going to share the link with you guys shortly. Don't worry about that. Let me share with you guys the link. We are going to share it with you guys so that we can be able to share ideas here and there. We have a guest already.
Today it's practically a discussion.
Exactly.
It's not going to be only us speaking.
Yeah.
We have guests.
Yeah.
We are going to invite to just find out their opinion about this particular topic.
Yeah. So should we first tell you guys the equipment that we got? Are you excited about that? So that we can be able to dive into our discussion of the day. Because This thing is not funny, by the way. We were so proud. We were so happy. Our
Everything was sorted.
our internet issues were sorted. Oh, we need the antenna because but still the connection is good that side. So I don't know why. So basically, guys, those people who requested us to show you guys what internet that we got a device called WakaNet. This is it. This is how it comes, just like this.
The one we are using today.
Yeah, this is what we're using today. So basically, it is like a MiFi. So it is good for entertainment, e-learning, security, office. So basically, it's for home offices here. So in case you want to set up your home office, or you want maybe for security at home, basically it's a home device. You can be able to test it from any MTN show. So it comes with a small white Wi-Fi that is right here with us. Let me try and move it because it's portable. So this is how it is. The connection is pretty good, but I don't know why it is quite shaky. But this is how it comes. It has an Ethernet cable just right here. So it has a backup battery as well. So you can't run out of, because we have electricity issues here, load shedding sometimes. So it is good because it has backup battery. So basically that's how it is. Then it also comes with an antenna. This is the antenna it comes with. So we advise we don't really need it. That's why we didn't really connect it. So I'm just wondering whether we need to, do this thing like the connection installment because the connection is the best. So we may need to hang this antenna because we are just, put it aside because they told us as long as you're in a place that has 4G connection, you're good to go.
Someone is saying, what was the cost?
The cost, it was 245,000
for the whole thing.
For the whole thing, yes. 245,000. It comes with a 4G SIM card as well. Then it also it comes with 35 GB of data, and this data connection is power. So the data doesn't have an expiry time. So as long as you just deplete it, that's when it stops working. So basically, that is it for now. Is there anything we've left out? No. You can load anytime using your phone. You can use MTN app. If you're in Uganda, you know what I mean. If you have the SIM card of MTN, you use the app, you use mobile money to top up. So it's basically that. There are packages from 70,000, 75,000 per month. But remember, it doesn't have expiry time. So when you deplete your data, that's when stops working.
Well, it goes off as long as the data is done. It doesn't have an expiry.
It doesn't have an expiry time.
So I think it's a good one.
It's a good one. I don't know why. Yesterday it was perfectly working well, but today we don't know what is really happening. But you'll excuse us. We shall have to hang the antenna, I think, next time, so that the connection is, I think, stronger. So next time we are going to just ignored it because everything is working well for us here. So basically, today's topic it's a free discussion, guys, because these are things that you guys request from us. We need to talk with you guys. We need to, share ideas here, business, investments, all that. So basically, today's topic was from one of you who requested about this topic that we need to discuss. And this is one of the guests that we're going to be inviting very soon. Don't worry about that. So basically, I'm going to share the stream with you guys, with the link with you guys, so that we can be able to share ideas here and there. I don't know whether our guest
is going to be a discussion, so feel free to just comment and anything you think about. Today is typically a discussion.
More I was saying paying by month. You can pay as long as it depletes, so it doesn't have, that you have to pay weekly, daily, monthly.
It only expires when the data is done.
So you don't have to worry about daily charges or what, or your bundle maybe expired for the due time. So basically, that's it for the gadget that we purchased. And it's because of you guys. We appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Without your support, guys, wouldn't be having Wi-Fi in the
Yeah,
house.
I think with time we shall find out how to go about it, because we hadn't raised the antenna, thinking it could actually work like that without the antenna. But I think next time we shall raise it up.
Yeah. Can we just try and switch it maybe to where it has been blocked? We are just trying to switch it up and see. It's the same. Yeah, let's just leave it there and we see what happens basically, guys. So it's an open discussion. I'll send him, tell him to check his connection. Check his email. Yeah, so there's someone already here. How are you? We're so grateful.
Yeah, all right.
Hello. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm doing well.
JB Messenger. Hello. How are
Yes,
you?
please. I'm fine. How are you? Do you hear
You
me?
get us?
Yes, we can hear you slightly. Let us listen to the volume.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes. You're on loudspeaker. I can hear
Sorry.
myself.
Oh, you're hearing yourself.
Mm, just putting loudspeaker.
Hello. Is that
All
okay?
right. Let's try if it's fine.
So JB, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm so glad to be here.
Wow. Where are you from?
I'm streaming from Somalia. Still, I have my sound. I
Hello.
have the sound is coming back.
The sound is not perfect. Wow.
No, the sound is okay, but I think you're on a loudspeaker. It comes back.
Really?
Loudspeaker?
Yeah, I think so. That's why I want to try and put earphones and see whether it's going to be perfect. Sorry for that.
It's okay.
The mic can't be because we won't be able to hear that. You know that.
Maybe we can continue, no problem. We'll be organizing.
Yeah. Let's just try some. Hello?
Yes,
How
please,
about
I
there?
get you now. It's fine.
Wow. Okay, that's better. So how are
All right,
you doing?
I'm doing well, and I'm so glad to be a part of the family.
Wow. We are so grateful. Where are you watching
I'm so,
from?
I'm watching from Somalia.
Oh, wow. How is it that side?
Anyway, these days, due to the COVID-19, I think everything is now okay these
Okay.
days. There's no more attack from the
We are
enemy.
getting used.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think also the enemy they fear about the COVID-19
Yeah.
because since
But
the
we are so
COVID
grateful
started,
you're part of the family. Mm.
I've been following you, watching your videos,
Okay.
and then I was not inspired by you, but I was inspired also with other people doing the same content you are doing.
Okay.
So that means if I meet anyone online doing the same content, I have to be part of the family.
Okay.
So I want to appreciate you for what you are doing. And
Thank
what you are doing is different from other people because I know I'm a Ugandan living in Somalia,
you.
but I know how Uganda it is. So what you are trying to do, there are few Ugandans who are doing this.
Yeah, they've not yet
So I
embraced it.
also continue appreciating you for the good idea because you're not only connecting Ugandans but also you're connecting people who are living in diaspora.
Okay.
Now, for the our topic for today, how can you live together or how, as Africans? Uh, I also started a YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Right now, I started here in Somalia. I have two YouTube channel, but others I will be changing for the next year.
Mhm.
For meanwhile, I'm using this one for this content for Somalia. So if you want to know more about Somalia, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel,
Okay.
Okay.
What is it
and
called?
then yeah, it is JB Messenger.
Okay.
Mm. And then our topic for today, I will be sharing the link there.
Mm.
For the topic of today, as Africans,
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, yeah, as Africans, we need to be united
Mm. Mm.
because ever since my childhood up to now,
Mm.
I've been seeing misunderstanding between ourselves. Africans, we don't love each other. Africans, we don't support each other. I'm going to give you an example. Like they may be selling like fuel in Kenya,
Okay.
and Uganda government wants to purchase fuel. They may go and buy maybe in China, maybe in Europe, rather than buying in Kenya. So as Africans, we need to first buy African content, African African production. You see, because why do we need to use things that are made from abroad, from Asia, from US? For example, uh, clothes, things that normal we use in our life.
Mm.
Why do you need our people to go in China to purchase things which we can even make it in Africa?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So the only way Africa to develop we have to work together.
Okay.
And now, as a YouTuber, it's time to inspire
Mm.
others.
Mm.
It's
So,
time to
Oh,
mm,
Messenger.
Mr.
let's put
Messenger, can you mute? There's an echo on people are hearing echo. So they are saying you mute your messenger.
I mean, you,
Mute your page.
the other
my
page.
Yeah, that they are
about here.
hearing echoes. So please, can you mute?
Okay, what about here?
Sorry.
That's it, fine. It's okay. It's true.
Have you muted it?
I've
Because
moved
they
the
were
ones.
hearing echoes.
Echo is on my side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try. But
I think there's a problem on your side. Can you? Hello there.
Hello, Eating African Web. Thank you for that. I think he has gone off. I don't know why. So we
I'm
have
here.
already shared with you there.
Have you muted?
Echo. I don't know on
I
which
think
side.
I think it's just where you are. That's where the echo is coming
Because
from.
they're saying BNT, let him know about the echoes. It's not helping. The echoes are coming from your side.
On my side. I think it's on my side.
Yeah.
Yeah, not your side. Okay.
Microphone is off now.
It's now off.
It is back. But I think, do you have echo on your side?
Yeah, we can also hear.
Even me the same way, so I don't know what the problem is. Let another person try to call in, and then you test.
Okay then. So basically, sorry for that. There's an echo there.
So we're hearing echoes. So let's just try another guest. He can come after.
Mm,
He can come after.
yeah. So Dakas is saying here, we have more in common than what is different, and we will keep Africa great forever. You're right. Hey, Mr. was saying that these two things were open. That's why. So basically, guys, we are discussing how we can be able to, can we live and work together as Africans and Africans in the diaspora? Basically, this topic's all about to, us discussing, are we Ugandans ready to accept people who are moving back to Africa like that? Can you hear us, by the way?
How is it on our side? Are the echoes also there on our side? Just drop the comment box down below. How is it on our side? Is it okay? Hello, hello, hello. Please speak to us. Please speak to us. We're just asking, are you also able to hear echoes on our side? That's what we want you to know.
All good.
Now on our side is good. Then that means the problem was
On the other side.
Yeah, from the other problem.
Sorry about that.
The sound is okay.
Okay.
We're sorry about that. I think he needs to mute something.
Yeah. But we shall be able to get him back, maybe.
We are going to get him back.
But it's one of our supporters from Somalia.
No echo.
No echo.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Sorry about the connection. I know it will stabilize with time. For now, let's just keep it at that. Yes. So today's topic, we are talking about, are we ready to work and live together as Africans in Uganda, in Africa, and Africans in the diaspora? Because, we've been telling you people to come back home, come back home, come back to Africa, come back and invest home. So basically, we want to know from you guys, are you ready to come home to work together with Africans back there, or
it's going to be different?
Yes. And us Ugandans who are here already, are we ready to receive? Are we willing to receive our brothers and sisters who are willing to come back home to invest back here? So basically, what are we going to do? Are we ready for that journey together? Yes, Mr. Dakas already said that we have more in common than what's different. Exactly.
Africa, great
forever. So we have a guest here. Let's just add him so that we can be able to hear from his side as well. Hello. Hello, William. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. Hello. Yes, how are you?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, how are you? Just mute your microphone. Hatmill says, hello, ladies. How is everyone?
Can you hear me?
Good. How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. We can actually hear you.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I think there might be a
Yes, we can
delay.
hear you
I
clearly.
think there might be a delay.
Okay. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
Okay.
Yourself?
We are great. We are really great. Where are you watching from?
Hello, the line is really... Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly. We can hear you clearly. Wow. Should this be the connection? Yes, William. Liam Media,
Hi, how
Uganda.
you doing? Hi, how you doing?
We are great.
How are you
doing? We can now hear you.
Okay, is there an echo at your end? Okay, is there an echo at your end?
No, not really. Not
Okay.
On our side, we can't hear any
Okay.
echo. Maybe other one. Just drop the comment if you can hear an echo from Liam's side.
Okay. I'm privileged to be on your channel today.
Okay.
How is your
So William, where are
evening?
you watching us from? Oh, we are great.
I'm
How are
watching
you?
you from Kampala.
From Kampala. Which side of Kampala?
Chireka. Chireka.
Okay.
Fidel says there's an echo on his side.
Oh, there's an echo on my
There's an echo
side.
on your
Oh,
side.
there's an echo on my side.
Yeah, Fidel says there's an echo on your side. Maybe also you try to mute something. There's something you're meant to mute.
Hey, off. So basically, thank you guys for joining. Let him just work on that. I know he will come back.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Today we have a number of guests.
Yeah.
A number of guests we are going to invite. So first of all, our internet is letting us down. But,
So Boogie Talks is like Pascal Kobanyabo. Good evening. Tell callers to mute the YouTube in the background when they call to avoid feedback noises. Wow. Voices, okay? We shall be able to tell them that. But
so
thank
Liam,
you so much.
Liam, I think you should mute your.
Yeah. Eating African ways, saying something. But Boogie Talk, thank you so much for the super chat. Then Priscilla Israel saying, UK, I'm happy to join. Please get at me when. Okay. But we appreciate today's topic is all about how we can work and live together as Africans and Africans in the diaspora, basically coming together, having a comfortable stay in Uganda. How are we prepared as Ugandans, as Africans, to welcome our brothers and sisters who are ready to move back home?
Bring them to actually come back home, but
are we really ready for that?
Are we ready?
Exactly. And people abroad, are you ready to, come back and also adopt to the culture here? Because the culture may be quite different, may not be the way you have it that side. So basically, we want to have a discussion on that. That is the topic for today. And today it's an open stream. We have left the link. We've shared the link with you guys on the comments. So you can just click on it so that we can be able to join. Yeah. Then if the auntie always look good. Thank you. Look so. Thank you. But we appreciate so much, guys, for your support and love. We love you guys so much. Yes, StreamYard is really here for us, but we apologize. Boogie Talks, do you have anything to say? Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate so much. Yeah. Miguel, thank you for that. Thank you. Don't say I don't invite you, right? And then
with what?
With Chupoli. Boogie Talk, thank you. At least you invite us. We are so grateful for that, for real. Yeah, people already here. Let's be able to add them to the stream. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Hello, can you hear me now? Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Yes. I wanted to say before the network cut off before.
The network cut
There
off.
was,
sorry about that.
I think as people in the diaspora,
people in the
need to do a lot as studying, in terms of studying the actual countries that we're actually going to be visiting or settling down in. Like for me, myself, I come from a region in Uganda. I was actually born in Uganda. But because I've lived in the UK for so long, I sound as if I'm British.
Okay. Are you
I
still
sound
there?
as if I'm British.
Oh yeah.
But this is an issue, and because we don't have systems that are dedicated to educating our people into the history, culture, it makes it very, very difficult for you to try and go back there. Do you see what I mean?
Very difficult for you to try and go back there. Do you see what I mean?
Believe it or not, I grew up in Uganda until I was about 8 years old. But I didn't get to understand or appreciate my culture until I left. Do you see what I mean? I remember even watching
You see what I mean?
the Kabaka's wedding.
I remember even watching the Kabaka's
And when I
wedding.
watched it,
Yeah.
I remember thinking,
That was very
And
bad.
when I watched it,
this
I
is
remember
amazing,
thinking,
but I didn't understand
this is
the history.
amazing,
I
but
didn't understand what was going on. I just saw that it looked
the
nice. The
history. I
occasion
didn't
looked nice.
understand what was going on. I just saw that
So
it looked nice.
so this whole
The occasion looked
disconnection
nice.
between the history and the culture,
So
it makes
this
it
whole
harder for me
disconnection
to,
between
how can I
the
say?
history and the culture.
Let me say it like
makes
this.
harder for me
When
to,
you don't know your history and your culture, it's hard for
let
you
me say it
to
like this. When you
to
don't know your
appreciate
history
it,
and your culture,
and it's hard for
it's
you
hard for you
to rise
to
up and
appreciate it,
fight and try
and it's
to
hard
fight
for
and
you
defend it. Do you know what I mean?
to
Like if I
rise
don't
up and
know
fight
how
and try to fight and
the
defend it. Do you know
if
what
I
I
don't
mean?
know the value
Like
of
if
my
I don't know
culture and how great it was,
I don't know the value
it makes
of
it
my
so
culture
much.
and how great
It makes it
was.
a lot harder for
It
me to
makes it
even
so
want to go back
much.
there because what am I
It
fighting
makes
for?
it
Do
a
you know
lot
what I mean?
harder for me to even want to go back there because what am I fighting for? Do you
And
know what I
because
mean?
those systems are not there to actually like like I said, I've
And
been
because
living in
those
the
systems are
UK
not there to actually,
all this time
like I said,
for
I've
more
been
than
living in
20
the
years.
UK
And
all this time
I've
for
never
more than
had
20
a
years.
single time where
And I've never
an
had a
ambassador
single
from
time
Uganda or
where
anyone tried to
an
reach out
ambassador from
to the
Uganda
people
or
over here
anyone
to
tried
try
to
and
reach
help
out
us
to
or
people
try and
over here,
help
try and
us
help us
reconnect
or try and
to our
help us
heritage. You know what I
reconnect
mean? And there's
to our
so many
heritage.
of us
You know what
out
I mean?
here
And
that
there's so many
would
of us out here
we'd
that
rather be
would
British than actually be a Muganda
than
or
actually be
or
a Muganda
when you call it. Do you know what I mean?
when you call it. Do you know what I mean?
And because we don't value our
And
culture and
because
our
we
history
don't
like that,
value our
we've
culture
grown
and
up
our
not
history
even
like that,
valuing it.
we've grown up not
It's
even
like,
valuing it.
why do I even? I
It's
don't
like,
care about it.
why do I even?
I
I
rather
don't
just
care
visit
about
for
it.
holiday. That's it.
I rather just visit for
Do
holiday.
you know what I mean? Because every
Do
image
you
that
know what
we're
I mean?
seeing now.
Because
This
every
is why.
image that
In
we're
fact,
seeing now. This
let
is
me just
why.
say this quickly. I don't want to take
Let me
too
just
much
say this
time.
quickly. I don't want to
This
take
is
too much
why
time.
now,
Okay.
This is
as
why
content
now,
creators, it is
as
your
content creators,
responsibility
it is your
to change
responsibility
the narrative of
to
of uh,
change the narrative
of our homeland, basically.
of our
Because
homeland,
as
basically.
much as we want to come down and visit, if all we're seeing is just is a broken system, it makes it harder for us to. It makes it so difficult for us to even try to invest or even come back and try to stage. You know what I mean? Because we're so committed. Like, let me say it this way: in the UK, there's a system here that looks after your health from a young age. It looks after your schooling. You don't have to pay until you are at least maybe until you're in college or whatever, or uni, until you get your higher education. So these benefits need to be implemented by the actual government itself. Do you see what I mean? It's not just if those systems are not there and they're not supporting the people in the diaspora and inviting them back, it's going to be almost impossible for us to ever reconnect because we've been disconnected already. Look at the way I sound right now. I sound like a British man, but really, I grew up in Nansana. Do you know what I mean? I was raised in Nansana. I remember I remember it like it was yesterday. But because I've been disconnected for so long, I don't know how to explain it. I hope that makes sense anyway. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but yeah, that's my contribution for today. I want to see what everyone else is saying. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. So we wanted to know, at what age did you leave Uganda? At what age?
I was 8 years old. Hello?
Maybe they are trying to reconnect. There's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I was 8
Um,
years old and I've been in this country, in the UK, for more than 20 years, man.
Yeah.
okay.
I've grown up as if, like, put it this way. I grew up believing I was British. But now I'm at this age, I'm almost 30. I feel as though I've been wasting time trying to become something I will never be. Because on paper it says I'm British, but psychologically, physically speaking, I'm an average Ugandan man. You know what I mean? You see, there's no way you can change my genealogy and say I'm British. You see,
Yeah, I
and
think
because I've spent all this time trying to connect to a system, it makes it harder for me to now turn around and go back in Nansana and find my roots. Do you know what I mean?
that's
So there
great.
has to be a system between the diaspora that's connected with the diaspora, like, and the people on the ground to reconnect us together, because that division right there is what's keeping us from actually moving forward. The people in the diaspora have information. We have the capital to actually make moves. But the problem is there's no physical system out there that can actually uh, make people accountable. For example, there's a security risk involved. All these things, because the system doesn't cater for it. It doesn't, how can I say it? The system over there doesn't produce these kind of things. So we have to create a new system that will be able to defend us abroad and at home, if that makes sense.
Yeah, actually, do you hear me, my brother?
We can hear
Hello?
you.
Yeah, okay. I think they are offline due to the network issues, but we can continue. They'll find us. Uh, we have a project that's going on. People who are in diaspora and people who are in Uganda.
Mm,
There is a group we created for African to invest in Africa, especially our aim issue was about to invest in Uganda.
mm,
And then another thing I've said long complaining about our leaders, even not me alone, even others, because our
mm-hmm,
leaders they have not played a role of uniting us. You know, Uganda, if you meet a Ugandan abroad, you may end up even chasing him away from you. But other countries, they are united. For example, if a Chinese meet a Chinese in a foreign country, they will be brothers and sisters. But we, if we meet each other, we even start from there being enemy. You see, because our system it has not helped us to be united. And now, as we YouTubers, as we people have got opportunity to start up this project of uniting each other. Let's rebuild our continent. Let's rebuild Africa. Not only think about Uganda, but entire continent of Africa, because we find ourselves we don't support each other. We find that I just give example that we may find. I was just giving example that you may find Kenya they are selling fuel on the same price, even they are selling in China the same price, but you find people they refuse to buy fuel in Kenya, they will go and buy in China. So, as Africans, our leaders they have not played the rules of uniting us, because Africa we still have borders. We still need to buy visa. I'm African and I need to buy a visa to go in Kenya. I need to buy a visa to go in China, in Tanzania. You see, because of the people who colonized us, they played a lot of dividing us. But as we young generation, as we people have traveled, as we people who have tried society with international people, we can build up a new generation where we can create a system and we don't need even leaders to come and help us. For example, we started up a group of WhatsApp of Africans to start investing in Africa, and now we have a program of starting farming project in Uganda. You know what? You may find other people they have capital in diaspora, but they cannot come back and start investing in Africa. That is also another big problem, because Uganda and even entire Africa they think that investors they have to be whites, they have to be Chinese, they have to be people from Europe. If a black man to come and being investor, the people, their appearance to him, it will be not the same appearance to the white man. And you see, those are the problems that we still have in Africa. But as we YouTuber, as we people have got a chance to come on platform to spread this gospel of unity and peace, we need to start up a project that will help us to stop exploiting our sisters. I feel much painful when I see my sister, a African working in China, working in UAE, and is paid little money. And other African people, other people from area who are working the same job in UAE, they are paid a top salary. You see, those are the problems that we Africa. Another thing, Africa, we don't trust each other. I think that is true, sister. You get me? Can you mute your microphone, sister? Because your sound is not there.
Oh,
My brother, you're still. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay now, sister.
yeah, that is so true. That is so true. We don't trust one another, but that mindset should, of course, change. So basically, when we change that mindset that, I don't trust my neighbor, I don't trust this person, as we come together and we have business ideas together. So I feel this is just time for us to come together.
Because I mean, if we don't trust ourselves, then how are we going to work together?
Exactly.
And
So
that
the
is
way
the
you say
that
that
is
you have projects that
and
you say,
that
go
is
ahead.
that is the rule we need to pray together.
Mm.
For example, as African living in diaspora, it's your
Okay.
rule to connect with people who are in Africa and start up a project and start up the investor, because in diaspora you can get capital, but here in Africa, getting capital is a big problem. So, as you people living abroad, UK, US, everywhere, just put on your mindset that your goal is in Africa. For example, here in Africa, renting house is little money. But when you go abroad, UK, renting is expensive. I just get my point. In UK, a black man to start up a project, it is hard for him. In US, it's also hard. But for them to come in Africa and start up a project, it is easy. You saw, we don't love our own continent. We don't love Africa. And now, how are we going to develop Africa if we our own of the Africa we cannot do it? In Kiganda we say nti nanyini mufu yakwata awawunya. But what that sort of kwata awawunya? How can you can interpret that one in English? Sister, if you can hear me well. Maybe okay. Ananyini mufu yakwata awawunya. So you can try and interpret to the people who don't understand in Uganda. Yeah.
So thank you so much, JB, for that contribution. So we are going to be having time limits because there are so many people who want to join the stream, so we can have discussions here and there. But we appreciate your feedback. What we have picked up from what you said, that we have to trust one another, we have to come together, we shouldn't fear.
And it starts with us.
Exactly, it has to start with us so that we can be able to, trust people on this. But we appreciate.
As I'm going off, in case you want to join our group, you hear more about investment or farming. My WhatsApp is there. You share it. They text me. I'll join you in the group, and then ask more about farming project.
Okay, thank you
That's
so
my
much,
WhatsApp.
JB, for your contribution. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
William, do you have anything to say?
I want to appreciate JP's contribution. Perhaps what I want to say is let's mute our microphones if we're not speaking. That way the echo won't be an issue. So I want to appreciate what JB has shared. Probably my contribution to this should be conversations like this, a platform like this, the one that you've created, has allowed us to start these discussions so that we can forge a way forward on what to do next. I think the problem we have as Africans, we have a tendency of being very quiet. We seem to want to leave people in their spaces. But now when we start platforms like this to discuss issues of this magnitude, we allow each other to share what our perspective is on business, on socioeconomic issues, things like that. And maybe what I could also add is that we shouldn't be afraid to approach one another. There are people that can be, say, in an open space. Let's say maybe if it's a restaurant or in the garden somewhere, and everybody's minding their business, everybody's locked in onto their mobile phone. That means there's no conversation taking place. There's no discussion taking place. We should be free to reach out to whoever that we meet, say hello, ask them who they are, and then we openly share some of these things that are really important. Besides the online platforms that we're having, we should make it should be a normal thing for us to openly share some of these things with those that we think are more privileged. Because you see, if you don't, sometimes all that is required is to pick up the phone and call that individual that you think is more positioned to support you in whatever that you want to do. But if you don't pick up that phone to make a call, nothing will happen. No one will ever know that probably you need their help. So I think the online platforms are very key. We should go on with these platforms. However, we should take the discussion offline so that, online it is okay, but we should have things done practically offline. We should meet as small groups, small like-minded groups, so that we get things done. We don't want to talk for so long. Time is precious. We should talk as well as do something about it. We should hold ourselves accountable for whatever we purpose to do. Yes, Tina.
Thank you so much, William. Via media. Sorry, I call you William because I know you in person, so I forget your name that you use on YouTube. Yeah, but you are a YouTuber. Thank you so much for your contribution as well. So basically, your contribution should be put in place. What do you think, Betty?
I think what he has actually broke it down. Yeah, because if we follow all those rules, trust me, this is going to be a changed Africa.
Exactly. Because people really fear to come back here because they don't trust people.
Yeah. Many of them actually want to come back and invest, but they're only
spectacle.
Yeah,
with everything.
Yeah, is it even worth it?
And people think the way they left is the way, they're going to find Africa. Things have changed here, so we need to have trust that things have really changed in Africa, and you can also make it a better place. So when you move back to Africa and you want to really invest back in Africa, it's a good initiative for you because you've gone abroad, you've learned, you have the skills. Bring those skills back home so that you develop the continent. Things that have to change.
Because I feel their major reason for leaving whatever country was to make money.
Exactly.
So yes, we've gone there, we have made enough money, so we can come back and
invest. Exactly. What are your thoughts? We've shared a link with you guys so that you can be able to, contribute something. William, you have something to say?
Yes, Tina. Yes, I wanted to add something. Yes, I wanted to add something. Could you please mute your mic? Okay, thank you. I wanted to make another contribution to this. You see, you mentioned that Africa, or Uganda in particular, is not what it used to be a couple of years ago. Some people have left Africa and have been wherever they are for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And the good thing is that you can simply type into YouTube and you'll probably notice that there are changes in many of these places where they've been. Of course, there are places that are still a mess, but in general, at least there are lots of developments that are happening. Now, it's also imperative to know that if you're coming to Africa, if you're coming back to Africa, just because there are culture changes and cultural differences, you'd need, I would probably call it, you'd need some sort of induction in how things are happening right now, because now you've adopted a different culture from wherever you are, and probably you've forgotten everything that you knew about our cultures here. So in Uganda, there are so many tribes in Uganda. People handle themselves differently. So, for instance, if you wanted to live, say, in the northern part of Uganda, there are different ways on how people behave. If you wanted to probably live in Western Uganda, there are different ways in how there are different ways of behavior. So you need an individual that is going to explain to you how people live, how people behave in those particular areas, how do they receive visitors, what perceptions do they have for people that are coming from the diaspora, so that you don't clash. If you do not have such mediators, probably we could call them mediators, you really have a problem fitting into society. It will take you much longer. So in order to reduce the learning curve on how you're going to live in Africa and probably Uganda in particular, you need to take your time. When you show up, take your time, try to understand what are the changes, how should I behave in particular spaces, well, how do people greet here, how do you treat elders, things like that. Some of those things really can put off certain individuals in certain clusters of society. So you should know how to go about things. And obviously, it is known that they might not necessarily want to kick you out just like that because of the way you behave. But you better be prepared so that such instances are really minimized. So that is one of the things I wanted to put across.
Rashid says, well said, Liam. Yeah, I think that was really.
You shouldn't come for culture shock, because most people come here and they are shocked with the culture. So basically, when you come and you're really shocked with everything, you know, you need to learn everything. Come on the ground and see, learn the culture, be polite, be humble, and be ready to learn. So basically, that's how it is.
Many of them who have done that are actually enjoying their stay here.
Exactly.
And they have no issue.
Exactly. And they're ready to adopt to the cultures here. You know, people, you have to compromise here and there. So basically, when you come to Africa and you're ready to invest back here, at least learn something. How people live here, like Liam said, when you go to northern Uganda, the way they welcome people is quite different. When you go to western Uganda, it's quite different. So basically, things are different. You need to adopt to the culture in Africa and how people do their things, basically for you to live comfortably, for you to work together, for you to live in a comfort way. So Mr. HGV, do you have anything to say?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to add, when I visited Uganda at the beginning of last year, I have to agree with you guys, because when I visited my grandma, it was very, very embarrassing. I'm not going to lie, because it's almost like I had to get a translator to almost, to speak for me, and that's very, very bad, because this goes back to what I was saying before. Like, many of us in the diaspora, we spend so much time almost trying to become British, or become like a US person, you know what I mean, or become French, and then that process ends up destroying everything, like your culture. Because thing is, when you speak Luganda, for example, yeah, there's certain norms and certain customs and certain things that it's like it's part of the language, basically. And because you go so much you spend so much time without practicing this culture, you end up losing it. So when you go back there and try to reconnect, your memory, like you said, your memory to what you remember is not the same. So even greeting, like I remember when I was greeting my grandma, even the way I greeted her, she was looking at me like it was so rude, because I didn't realize, I forgot the procedure. I didn't, it came across very rude, even though I thought, this is how we greet people. So, my message is for the people in the diaspora to, like you said, take your time and study their country, and find out what it is, that you've been missing out on, especially the language. Like for me now, I spend most of my life speaking English, I hardly spoke Luganda. So now when I try to speak Luganda again, it's like, oh my God, I sound like a white boy. Do you know what I mean? And it's so embarrassing, man. I'm telling you. Even though I was born there, I was actually born there in Mulago Hospital. I was born there. But look at me now, it's just like a stranger all over again, basically. You see? So the people in the diaspora, you have to be on the ground and study the language, study everything, you know, because it's the only way you're gonna get to fully reconnect with the norms and the customs, and just overall, it will be much easier to get to settle in and reconnect, you know, because that was the biggest issue for me. Never mind the OTT and all of that stuff, you know. The language was the biggest issue, and if people in the diaspora are not able to communicate in their local tongue, it's gonna be impossible to do anything, man. I'm telling you. As soon as they hear your
Can I
voice,
throw in something?
they're gonna take the mic and try and, you know. Hello?
Yes, I wanted to add something to what you're saying about culture and staying in the loop of things. What I think, kindly mute your microphone just a second. What I was thinking is we have a couple of content creators. I'm personally a YouTuber, a young one, but I'm doing my thing. I'll get there. So what I was saying is that we need to share our content with whoever that is living out there in the diaspora, because we have content creators who are doing content that will remind you of things that are happening back home. So you don't have to always call somebody in Uganda or whichever country you are in to remind you of certain things. So some of these things we will learn them. We will learn them from the videos that we are watching from our fellow content creators on the African continent. So I think we should shift our culture of support, if I could put it that way. I know we are still learning on how to make better content. Sometimes filming is not the best. Sometimes we might have maybe audio issues, or we might not be that creative. But when our content is shared on in Europe and the USA, now for those that are monetized, if I could put it that way, they stand more chances of making more money, so they can buy the gear that they need to improve on the quality of their content. And then obviously they will dedicate more time to sharing those things that bring value to whoever is out there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to throw in.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Like, it's only like I completely agree with you, because it's only now the last maybe 2-3 years I myself have been actually started this journey of repairment, because I feel like I damaged my spiritual temple for so long. Not just the spiritual temple, but on so many levels I've damaged my being, you know, to that degree whereby I'm just this guy that's just living in the UK, you know. I can't really connect. So yeah, this type of content helps people like me, that is, because I want to come back to Uganda, but again, there's so many mental barriers that I've got to face, psychological, economic, on so many levels, that it makes it difficult. So when I see platforms like this, yeah, it helps, because it shows that there are people out there that are trying to reach. They're not just after money, they're actually sharing information, and they're, you know, yeah, it helps when you see shows like this. I just want to give a big shout out to BNT for the channel, because I've been following you guys since last year. In fact, when I was in Uganda, we were supposed to link up, but you didn't check your DM in an Instagram. I was supposed to meet up with you guys. But yeah, I'm sure we'll meet up after all of this lockdown stuff. That's my contribution anyway. I don't know what else I can say. But yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the contribution. We appreciate. Hope you really come. Hope you change your mindset about Uganda, about coming back. At least this platform is there for you that you'll be able to learn more, learn what is happening here and different things. But we really appreciate that at least you at least you have that open mind of coming back home. So we are so grateful for that.
And it's so unfortunate the last time we didn't actually have to meet.
Yeah.
But the next time, trust us, we shall reply our DM.
We shall always check our
Shall check
DM
our
so that we
DM.
can be able to link up.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Rashid, thank you for joining in. We appreciate. Yeah.
Washington says perfect example of when you take a species out of the environment and put them in the wrong one. Yeah, it kind of becomes great. Like you get lost. You get
Exactly.
lost along the way.
Yeah, Rashid, thank you so much. Do you have anything to say?
My
Thank you
pleasure.
for
Hello, you
joining.
can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's better. So for me personally, based on my own personal opinion, I think that Africans we are not ready to work and live together because, for example, here in the diaspora, here where I am, most uh, African fellas, brothers and sisters, they are not really that welcoming. So if they're not welcoming here in the diaspora, then how about back home? Do you think that they can be able to live with us together and work with us together? Of course, that's a big no. And also to supplement on what JB said a while ago, am I clear? Okay. And also to supplement on what JB said earlier on before, we Africans tend to take down ourselves. Like for example, if one African brother has started up something, be it a retail business or uh, any type of business, most of the times we don't support each other. For example, if an African brother starts up a business and a fellow Chinese guy starts up the very same similar business, even if the African brother is like having quality products, trust me, you will find Africans, most of the Africans, especially those in the diaspora, turning down what another fellow African has created to go for what a Chinese man has created. Am I clear? Because also another thing, like there are certain instances here in the diaspora. I've seen like a lot of fellow uh, because here in the UAE there is a precisely larger diaspora and African community. Uh, so there are certain ways where you find that a Nigerian wants to work with a Nigerian, a Ghanaian wants to work with a Ghanaian, a Ugandan wants to work with a Ghanaian, uh, with a Ugandan, not knowing that these things of being a Ghanaian, these things of being a Ugandan, these things of being a Kenyan, they were just brought by the white man. So if we do have this kind of uh, division within the diaspora, I do really believe that it's going to be very tough for us to work and live together. But if we break all these barriers, like the country differences, like the nationality, blah 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 blah, I think everything can be really really uh, pretty great. Also, another thing is that we Africans, we are entitled, we are obligated to promote our own continent. There are certain people who have lived in the diaspora for like a very long time. Let me say for maybe 30 years, 10 years. But when you tell him, but when he's with his white colleagues, and then you tell him that, like, for example, oh, they mock him because there is one show I was watching, not even a show, it happened here in Dubai. I had a colleague of mine, he was working with Asian counterparts, and then when they used uh, they used to laugh at her because she was dark skinned, and then out of the blue, after like 2 months, I think, I got to see her when she had bleached. Why? She doesn't want the African in her. realistically. So we Africans, we are entitled, we are obligated to be ourselves, like to promote ourselves. Like recently, for example, I was watching one of your real estate videos. I think in Lugowa there is one you made in Lugowa for those villa apartments, something like that. So I couldn't believe it. I showed it to my friends, and they were all like mesmerized. Like they took away the stereotypes about Africa, and they were like, "Wow, this is the country where you come from." I was like, "Yeah, this is in my country, just a few kilometers from my home." They couldn't believe it. So if we Africans we promote ourselves, trust me, we are going to love ourselves more. We are going to love where we come from, and at the end of the day, we shall be able to work and live together. So that's my point of view. I've been listening to this live stream ever since it started, but I was just busy doing some editing. But I've been following up, I've been on really. I do enjoy these live shows for sure.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rashid, for your contribution, and
It's a
thank you so
pleasure.
much for what you said exactly. And of course, the way you say that people in the diaspora can are not united. How are they ready to come and come back home?
United here also.
Exactly. So it starts with you. It starts with you appreciating, supporting black businesses, supporting our own businesses, not stereotyping, not basing on tribes like in Uganda. You say that, oh, I'm going to support my fellow Itesot, I'm going to support my fellow Munyankole, something like that. So basically, us coming together as one and removing all those boundaries, as you said, would really work out for us so well, for us to live and work so well in Africa. So basically, we appreciate that. And about you saying that you showed your friends about, the houses that we
Really
showcased,
appreciate.
we are so happy because we are so proud of our country. Whenever we do these videos, we are so proud. That's why we go out every time and we want to show the whole world that it's not what you think out there. Africa is different. Uganda is different. When you people saw the real estate video that we showed about the Green Top Estates, people were really shocked. Exactly. People were shocked to know that, to see such such properties, such estates in Uganda, such mansions in Uganda. So basically, things are changing, and of course, it's people from the diaspora who have gone to, get knowledge from there, get skills from abroad to bring back home and also invest. Because in Uganda, we have untapped potential. We always say this to these live streams all the time. We have so much that you need to invest in, that you need to start up, to make Africa great again. You don't have to be running away. Like now, we always show you guys the places you go to for what? For picnics, for getaways, these resorts. People never thought that these things are in Uganda. So basically, things are really changing. So when you bring your skills, when you bring everything that you have from there, I feel you guys are just going to change the whole narrative of Africa. And Africa, of course, will be the future. Yes, you don't have to run to Dubai that for honeymoon. You don't have to go to Hawaii. Hawaii should be here. And it comes with us. So basically, us working together, coming together, appreciating one another, I think is a good idea. And we appreciate Rashid for
Definitely.
that contribution. And also, someone, I was really in shock when you said that someone even had to change their color because we're not comfortable being called black. That is a
Yeah,
shame. Why
definitely.
would someone really, why would someone really try to change their color because they are, they're ashamed of who they are? You should be proud of yourself, first of all, where you come from. So basically, the pride in you should be there. You shouldn't be ashamed of
Definitely.
anything.
A good
Exactly.
example
But we are,
is like for example this country before they became united there were 7 states, 7 different emirates, but once they united, they created love, they created peace and unity within themselves, and within just a span of 30 years the country like went from being a third world country to being one of the best countries. So we need to unite ourselves, we need to support each other. If you see for example an African uh, starting up something, just support. Don't try to. We Africans, we have this tendency of trying to make someone feel bad about what they're doing, or yeah, that tendency. We do really have that tendency. So Africans will just need to really support each other. A Kenyan problem is a Ugandan problem. A Kenyan brother, sister, sorry, a Kenyan brother, his sister So his problems are my problems. My problems are his problems. So if we do support each other, I just feel that Africa, we've got all what it takes to be the best. Trust me, because we've got manpower in terms of labor, we've got the natural resources, we've got knowledge, because we have knowledgeable people in the diaspora who can come back home and make the continent great. But we just have this tendency of um, politicizing everything, the government, this and this. Okay, we accept the fact we don't have the best governments, we have the worst governments. Okay, not the worst, because there are some that are more worse, like North Korea or blah blah blah. I don't want to talk about those things, but we just need to forget about that. We know what's in our hearts. We should just create something that we love for our nation. Trust me. And if we do that, everything is just going to be, better for us in the future. For me, I believe that Africa has a very, very, very great future, and the people who are in charge, like the people who are in control, it's we, the content creators. It's we, the content creators. We are obligated to promote our motherland, because right now, people, for example, people no longer sit home and watch TVs or blah blah blah. People are always on YouTube, Instagram, blah blah. So if someone sees like a beautiful picture of a beach and it's in, let me say, Mombasa, or let me say Entebbe or somewhere, people, they will feel that urge that, oh, this is not what I thought about Africa. So we content creators, we are obligated to promote our motherland, and that's how we will change all the surrounding stereotypes. Also, like, for example, take a look at Bali. If you look at Bali, Indonesia, trust me, the majority of us, we know Bali, but none of us has ever watched an advert of Bali on TV. If you have ever watched it, is there anyone who has ever watched it on TV? No. We have got to know Bali through social media. Because why? Because content creators have went there, and then they have promoted the places, those beautiful places we have seen. So we content creators, we have like a lot of power, but we just don't know where to start from. Okay, we know where to start from, but we don't have the support. So if we unite, we live, we work together, I just believe that Africa, within just less than a decade, or in fact a decade is very big, within just a few couple of years, we will be the greatest.
Yeah, you're right, Rashid, about that contribution, us appreciating our efforts, us appreciating and supporting the content creators. Like you said, we've seen Bali, they never advertise, but because of the videos that you watch, because of the content you see on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, just makes you to go to the place. So basically, if you promote Africa, when you come here and make it a better place, most people will be able to appreciate what we have here. And they remove that narrative that we live in huts, trees. Africa is just a bush. It's just, Africa is just a country. Such things will, of course, change. But we appreciate your feedback.
Realistically, stereotypes surround Africa outside of the continent, because in the continent, you can't hear the stereotypes. They sound like they're just nursery stories, but outside, everyone knows that Africa is something where people are starving, people are like don't have what to eat, people are sleeping in the forest. So that's why actually I also got that motive to start creating content. It's because of those stereotypes.
So, Rashid, I wanted to ask you, are you ready to come back home? Because you're not in Africa. Do you think you'll come back anytime soon?
Are you ready now? Do you think you're ready?
Actually, I was to come back before
Okay.
COVID, but because COVID sabotaged all the plans and this and everything, so I had to postpone. But I'm in the process of coming back home, and there's nothing that's pushing me to come back home other than creating content.
Okay, then someone was asking what strategies are there for us diaspora to reunite? What strategies are there?
Yeah, basically that is it. So, Angel, VK is saying what strategies are there for us, the diaspora,
To reunite, yeah.
Yeah, if you have any contribution on that, can you maybe because my strategy, I think, is for us to, the way you've already said, how can we unite? The first person guest that we had here said, we don't trust one another. We Africans fear one another. People abroad fear investing back home. Why? Because they think the money is going to be taken. They don't trust the people back at home. They think the money is going to be, misused, because people go and toil, people go and work so hard out there and send money back home, and they don't find anything invested in. So basically, trust, and us having trust in the people who are working abroad, who are bringing the skills, should be one of the strategies that we should have and we should embrace. So I feel we should have all these skills. We should be able to appreciate everyone's effort. When someone goes abroad to work so hard and we are back home and someone sends the money and you just end up, using for your own things, I think it's not really good for people who are back home. So basically, it is us embracing
that. Is why I think the other people have failed to invest from here.
Exactly.
Feel like when they send their money back home, it lands on their hands.
And that has really happened so many times. People go work in the UAE, people work extremely hard, the conditions of their jobs out there, but they fear to invest back home because they know maybe the relatives are going to maybe kill them, and these things are really happening. That narrative should really change. You can always save up your money. Then when you come back home, things will be right for you. You'll be able to do your research, do your businesses. Then you come back home when you're really ready and set. So I think that's what we should really do as a strategy.
Kamam says, wow, which topic, watching from Botswana, though I'm from Kenya.
Yeah. But we appreciate that. Rashid, do you have anything to conclude on?
No, those were my points, but in case anyone has
let's just have people to join in. There's a link we've shared in the comments. Please join the topic, join with us, discuss. Are you ready? Are you in the diaspora? Are you in the US, UK, UAE? Are you ready to come back home to invest, to live here, for business, for anything like that? Please share your thoughts with us. We shall be grateful. I've just pinned the topic right there with you guys. Let me share the link once more.
Angel says, trust point is a serious issue. How best can it be addressed?
Trust point, yes. Trust, you can't really force someone to be trust, exactly. So I feel
I could probably contribute to that.
Okay.
In terms of trust, I think we need to take our time before we trust anybody with our hard-earned money. We need to look out for reputable individuals in our circles, the ones that we can consult on such matters. There are people that really rush so fast into this whole thing of there's a deal, I don't want to lose out this deal. Especially when there's a recession, or now that we are it's a COVID situation that is going on. So there are tendencies of people wanting to rush into making decisions because they are desperate. So they end up losing lots of money. But what I'm trying to say is we need to look out for those individuals that we can trust. Everybody has that person in the family that they can talk to, and we should be able to listen to them. Sometimes we don't want to listen to them. We think they are taking forever to respond. But if you want to do something back here in Africa, if you want to invest, you can actually do an investment before you return. You need to look out for those circles where there are some trusted individuals. Ask for their opinion on those things that you want to invest in. They will either tell you, maybe wait. They could tell you, maybe ask for more information about certain things, like certain things that people are meant to have. For instance, if somebody wants to manage your money, say if it is savings, or if they are planning to build for you, or let's talk about investment. At least they should have a website. They should have a physical address. You yourself that is trying to invest should have a lawyer. You should have legal representation on the ground here, just in the event that things go sour. Yeah. So, truth be told, there are people that are still funny. They're still sketchy and doing things the wrong way. plainly, it's because of poverty. There are so many people that are poor, so many unemployed people. So they are doing whatever it takes to see that they get an extra dime. So it is very imperative that you look out for those individuals that can advise you so that you don't fall prey to some of these guys that are just waiting to take your money. So you can't lose hope. You can't lose hope that Africa or Uganda or whichever place, they are not trusted people. Not everybody that is in Africa is broke. There are some people who have their money and they are willing to advise. So I think we need to consider that.
Thank you for that, William. We appreciate that. By the way, what you said is really right. If you have this, if you have to do your investigation first. You have to get your lawyers. Most people have been buying fake land. Like people come here because there's a video that we did about land, and most people are like, "Oh, we've been robbed of our money because we wanted to invest back home. We wanted to buy land, but it went into wrong hands." So basically, you going to right places, right sectors to know the whole process of how you can acquire land is key. You don't have to trust anyone out here. There's so many people who resell this land. Exactly, and you get really disappointed in the long run. So basically, you investing a lot of money, your hand and money, then someone takes it is so painful.
Kingi says, I love Uganda, but I'm not yet ready to return.
Why?
We are only saying return when you are ready.
Yes.
Don't just return when you are not ready. It won't make sense.
Exactly. So we are having an interesting topic today with someone, and you said about something really interesting, that because they asked us that, do you think people should come back to Uganda? And you said you shouldn't come one time. You need to first come and do your research. You need to have, at least come for a holiday.
Because any successful business, research was first done.
Exactly.
Yes. Even those who are successful now, these Chinese you see, come. They come through, by the way, for some time. They just start this, then they go back, and they come.
Then they restructure themselves.
Yeah. So let's not just jump.
Yeah, that is so true. Thank you so much, Uganda Village Wife, for joining us. We appreciate that. So, William, do you have anything?
When I tell people I don't even trust my own shadow, they think I'm joking.
Really? So we need to build that trust between us. As Africans, how can we really trust one another? So basically, us trusting ourselves and supporting and appreciating our own businesses will really make us, grow and also be better people. And of course, like Rashid said a very good point there. He said, people out there in the diaspora, if you have your own business, they prefer not to support their fellow Black people. They prefer to support the other people. Yeah, if maybe the Chinese has opened up a shop, they prefer to go to the Chinese shop to show you that, you can't do it better than I do. Like, I won't give you my money, which is really so strange. Why would we have such mindset in this century, really? Why? So that mindset should really change, and we should really make ourselves better people. Live together, work together, support one another, advise one another. So basically, you need to give people advice. If you feel maybe they are doing a wrong thing in their business, give them a piece of advice. If you think maybe their business can be much better, basically, advise them. So us working one...
You see, they are going astray, please.
Exactly. Chip in and tell them.
No.
Yeah.
Not working this way, just change a bit.
Exactly.
Usually we just leave people to, even when we see they're actually doing
the wrong thing. We just leave them to go that wrong way because, you want them to fail and you laugh at them. Africans, we love to laugh at one another, and we don't love to make, you don't love to see the other person more successful than you are. But trust me, God also blesses those people who you support. And also God blesses you as long as you're a very supportive person. So basically supporting one another, making sure that, you're supporting our businesses will take you high. For real.
It starts with you yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So supporting these real small businesses, even if you have a big business, trust me, supporting these small businesses to raise them up will also be a good achievement to the society, to the continent, to everyone who wants to move back home. So trust is something that we also need to put in place as Africans. Trust one another. You don't have to be jealousy. Jealousy is those things of those days, back in the day.
Because when you're in the diaspora, I feel like you're really burning to invest over at
Exactly.
back home.
And you know what
But
even
you don't know
surprises
who
me?
to trust with your money. So you end up just keeping your money.
Exactly. And trust me now, people like in the diaspora, you can imagine that so many people, you're coming from different countries, maybe from Africa, maybe you don't know one another, you don't have family there, but people are not supportive. How are you going to really have that heart of supporting other people? So basically, you people in the diaspora should also appreciate yourselves, support one another out there, so that when you come back here, it's also you have this community.
Because if you don't trust your fellow Ugandan wherever you are, like how will you convince us that you'll trust us?
Exactly. So basically,
the Uganda village say blessings come from being there for each other.
Exactly. That is really so true. William,
I wanted
do you
to
have
add
anything
something.
to say?
I wanted to add something.
Okay.
Yes, about trust. Obviously, we all start on a good note when we decide to get into a venture, and then as we go along the way, there are those eventualities that probably come into the path of our growth. That is whatever that we've planned to invest in. So trust should also be taken with a pinch of salt, if I could put it that way. So I think we need to start somewhere. Somebody mentioned that they are scared, rather they are not ready to come back. However, there will be a day when they will really want to return. And there are those that have failed to return because they've never prepared. They've never taken that step to prepare. You see, they say east or west, home is best. So you need to start in small ways. You need to take those baby steps in preparation. This is what I'm thinking. You could, for instance, if you want to start a business on the side with a colleague in Africa, you could start by investing money that you feel won't hurt. You could simply test them with something something that seems not to cost a lot in terms of investment, something that won't hurt in the event that the money goes to waste. So now that is how you're going to build trust. I think in any business, especially if it's a startup, you start small and you expand, or you scale after you've assessed that this person is trustworthy. Secondly, you need to create the right systems that will inform your next decision-making process. For instance, there has to be clear ways of keeping your books of accounts. You have to have the business legally registered. You need to have a lawyer. Okay, that is at the high end of things when your business is growing. But if you're starting small, you're going to develop trust with the person you're dealing with if they deliver on the small things that you've started. That's the very small things that you've started to work on. If they deliver on those, then you'll be able to build your business upwards. So thirdly, you need to have systems in place, like I'd mentioned. Have proper ways of recording whatever it is that you're doing, transactions and everything. You should have visibility of where that money is going. If you trust somebody that much, obviously don't trust them wholeheartedly with your money, because when there's an accident or an emergency, nobody in their right mind would want to wait for your approval wherever you are to deal with an emergency. So when you have the systems in place that are going to enable you have visibility of how much money you're having and how you can disperse it, that is going to help you grow. So you don't have to move to Uganda or to Africa just like that without any plan, because you might have issues if you haven't put anything right here to start with. It's very okay to supervise whatever you're doing remotely. Now we have Zoom. You can also have a trusted individual on the ground just to go and check out whatever it is that you're working on. So that should be the starting point. If we do not think that way, it's going to be very difficult. And then us here back in Africa, would want to hear from you. What are those things that you think we can capitalize on because you're well exposed? what are those contacts that you've created? For instance, if I have a friend, a Ugandan who is in China, I would want to deal with them so that I don't have to fly to China. Why on earth should I be flying to China? So if that person is there and is into what I'm doing, then he should be able to fulfill the orders that I'm trying to get from China. So that's my thought process. If we don't start somewhere, if we are not working with those individuals that are already in the diaspora and we show them what we think will work down here, and then we accept to start in small ways, take baby steps, and then grow, it's going to be very difficult for them because already many of them have lost money, especially to loved ones. So how about you, a stranger? So I'm thinking it's very important that we take those baby steps. Let's not wait forever. And then when it comes to, say, taking a risk, if you have friends, say, in the UK or in the USA or whichever part of the world that you feel you can work with, you can contribute small sums of money to invest in somebody's business back here. I'm talking about those small amounts that are really not going to hurt, but however, they're substantial enough for you to pull off something that is significant. So there, the risk will have been spread out, so it won't hurt as much. For instance, if you had only contributed just alone, but if it's a group of people, say 5 people, and there's something you want to start, it is all right, because even big companies, no one runs a big company alone. So there are always shareholders along the way. That's my contribution for now.
Wow, that is really interesting, William. Thank you for your contribution. I was just reading through the comments here, and one caught my attention. Someone was saying, why would people risk their life to return to Africa? Wow. That means you're not yet ready to really come back
For
home.
that one, for that point,
Yes, Rashid?
for that for Mr. Kumi, for me, I personally think that if you're a white man, then probably you can stay out of the continent. But if you are a black man, then probably the best place for you to be is in Africa. The best place to be is in Africa because everywhere, many places they are unsafe. But for a black man, the safest place to be is in Africa.
Thank you for that, Rashid. So Kumi Nesatu, I don't know where you're watching from, but that is really interesting. I don't know why you find Africa being scary.
Everywhere is scary.
Yeah, everywhere is scary. As long as you've not been to a place or continent, it's going to be scary for
like
the first
starting
time.
up a business. It's
Exactly.
scary because you're not even
You're
sure.
not sure.
Imagine a new product in the market.
Exactly. A new product in the market. You don't know how it's going to be. So basically, the way you see Africa being scary and you moving to Africa being, why you wouldn't risk to come here.
Everything is scary.
Exactly.
Every business is scary.
But I think you need to do your research first and you see what really Africa's offers and maybe which country you want to move to that is really a bit scary because Africa is big. There's so many countries. So you would maybe tell us which country in particular that you've been to that you feel it's really so scary because we've been in New Africa and we love it here. So you could also give us your reason as to why you think maybe Africa is scary. And of course, that tells us more that you're not ready to come to Africa at one time. You could also tell us that. Then also someone also said here that not everyone wants to do business. So basically people are very comfortable with the let me put it up here. Yes, that is Tindi was saying moving to Africa is not a risk. It's a desire that one wants, but not everyone wants to move back. Some people are very comfortable living here. Yeah, it depends on maybe the job you have out there and maybe exactly.
Then I feel like people don't like taking risks. Everyone is scared.
Okay.
Of taking risks.
And everybody.
But most business people actually take risks.
Exactly.
To be successful, you have to take.
Exactly. And also it depends, I think, on your experience back home here. if you've been to Africa before and you feel like maybe you don't want to go through the hassle that you've been before, things are changing. So basically, we're just trying to change the narrative that, people are very uncomfortable here. People don't want to live in Africa. People don't want to come back home because of maybe what they experienced before. So basically, Tindi, yes, we understand and respect your opinion on
But
this.
any successful business.
Yeah. And he's one of the persons who says he's comfortable with his 9 to 5 p.m. job.
Okay.
So he's not interested in the businesses and all that.
Really?
Basically, we respect that. The people who are very comfortable, as long as you're having a good paycheck at the end of the month, yes, well and good. So basically, if you're not yet ready,
But it's always good.
one time, maybe you will want
You
to come
never
back
know.
home. Exactly, if you're African anyway. But basically, we are talking about people who want to come back home. Are they willing? Are they willing to leave? And also, to work with other people. But you can also bring your skills that you got from out there.
It's
good to share.
Yeah, trust is a journey and built over there.
Exactly. Wow. That was interesting. Rashid, do you have anything to say on that?
Yeah, definitely. Regarding that you said, that Mr. should bring his skills back home. We really need those skills. Actually, for him, he might not be willing to come back home, but you never know in the future, maybe
Exactly.
the grandchildren, they might want to return back home. So, for example, if you had brought that skill, you never know how it could benefit your children
Change.
who back home. Like, for example, there's some people who have lived in America in the diaspora for generations, but their children, like their grandchildren, they're back in Africa. So if they had came back earlier on with the skills, you never know whether their grandchildren uh, would have benefited from those very same skills. So if you have something, however small it is, however tiny it is, just bring it home because we really need to unite uh, that small thing that you have to the big ones that are available for us to move forward.
I wanted to react to somebody.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned that not everybody that wants to return to Africa really wants to invest in business. That is very true. However, there are individuals that, if you want, there are those that really want to return and do a 9 to 5. That's what she was trying to say. That some people might want to return and do a 9 to 5 job. However, a 9 to 5 job might not be as paying as the 9 to 5 job in the USA, in Europe, all those other countries of the continent. So you might not be able to have the same lifestyle that you are accustomed to while you are when you get back to Africa. You might not be able to have that. So that's why I was saying that if you have something that, because you see, Africa seems to be, I'll speak for Uganda in particular, people seem to have multiple streams of income. So if you come here and you're going to do a 9 to 5, you'll probably not be able to make ends meet just on the salary itself. So it's better for you either you have maybe an online business that you're running that probably you've started while you're in the diaspora. Then when you come to Africa, probably you'll continue with that because everybody wants an extra dime to get things moving. So I'm thinking if you want to do your 9 to 5, it's okay, you could do that, but you might not get the same amount of money that you've been accustomed to. So your lifestyle obviously has to change, or probably you'll have other investments that are going on.
Thank you so much, William, for that. That is really amazing. And he still is saying my skills may not, I think I don't agree with you on this because you said my skills may not work in Uganda because the way the country is structured, Ugandans take so long to open up to new ideas. By the time they do, I'll be 90 years old. Wow. I think you have a wrong perspective on that. Yeah. Ugandans are very, very adaptive people.
I feel like gone are the days.
I think so.
Things have changed.
Things have really changed totally. So you're saying that people really take so long to adapt to new ideas. This country has changed a lot. So much has changed. People are very, fast forward nowadays. Things have changed because things have really changed depending on like the COVID situation. You've seen how people have been so creative, creating this and this. Because things have changed, we're not living in the 90s. Things are quite different right now. So Tindi, I think that perspective was way back. So if you bring in your skills here and you bring in so many things, things are going to be different by the way. Rashid, you're saying something?
Also, it depends on who you have made, because
Okay.
well, there might be some people who take um, so long to open up, but not every Ugandan takes so long to open up, because Uganda has a population of about 43 million people. So not all 43 million people they take so long to open up. Well, a small portion might be in that way, but trust me, the biggest majority of Ugandans, they are below 25, like a big percentage, I think like over 70%, they're below 40, they're below 25. So, and since they're below 25, it means that they're in that age of innovativeness. So they always want to try out new things. They always want to see how does this one work? How does A add up to B? So it depends on who you meet and where you meet them. But I'm pretty sure that Ugandans are among the most open people we have in Africa.
Exactly, Rashid. And I wanted to add on that. I wanted to tell people out there, yeah, you say? I wanted to add on that people, we have a young population in Uganda. So basically, you saying that Ugandans will take long to adopt to new ideas. Trust me, this is a young generation. If you know the generation of Uganda, it's a young one, and most people are really very, very innovative here and there. So basically, that was way back that we used to follow the tradition. Those we don't adapt to new changes, new ideas. We are stuck to our maybe traditions and stuff. Of course, tradition is okay, but new ideas coming in here and there, business wise, things have really changed. It's a young population. People are awoke. That's what I would tell you. Yeah.
Speak louder, please.
Yeah. I think Rashid was a bit lower. Then Charles Isabel is saying, moving to Africa is not for everyone. This is a phase for the pioneers, and the people that move now are few adventurous and entrepreneurial ones. These leaders will lay the foundation for the others. Yeah, that's right. We are not forcing anyone to come back home. Trust me,
No,
we
we
are
are
not.
simply saying come when you are ready.
When you are ready, when you feel like you have something to offer to the continent, come back home. It's not a force. It's not that we want everyone like to come. But he said something really right, Charles.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the people who already have the money, who are adventurous, who want to try here and there, businesses here and there, you're most welcome. You lay foundation so that at least it can be like something to show for the people who are coming back to Africa to invest. Because the more you delay, trust me, guys, you're going to find things quite different. So basically, we're just telling you guys, if you have something, come back home. But it's not a force. We don't force anyone to really come back home, to come back to Africa, come back to Uganda. But there's so many opportunities that you can, you have to have multiple income here and there. You can still stay abroad, but have something back home. That is also something to do. We don't really push people like to come one way, that we want you to come here. No, you can still stay abroad, but have something that is giving you money back home. So that when you're ready to come, maybe come back home, maybe retire in Africa, you have something, that is also good.
I would want to react to something. Yes, Tina, you're talking about you're responding to somebody who says coming back to Africa is optional. Some people are not really ready. Some people don't really care. Probably they feel things are all right wherever they are. They have their own biases, things like that. Well, that is true. A lot is not working in Africa as yet. That is really, really true. However, I would want us to change the narrative or the mindset that we have. We have the Chinese They're already in Africa. We have the Asians, say the Indians, they're already here. We have people, we have the Pakistanis. All these guys are here. I still believe that Africa is really ours. If these guys are here, there's something that they are seeing that we are probably not seeing. We need to leverage on the contacts that we have, on the relationships that we have created, on the resources that we have. There are people that left chunks of land in Africa and just disappeared. They took off. Probably they left them with the younger relatives that they have, and some of these properties are going to waste, or they've probably been sold off. Okay, getting back to what I'm saying is, if we are seeing foreigners coming to Africa, this clearly means that there's something that we are really not looking at keenly. I mean, just think about it. Just take a moment and seriously think about it. There's something that we are missing. We need to team up. We need to work as a team. We need to be together so that we don't sell off everything that we have. Because these guys are capable of buying land, of getting in whatever business that we have. We already have Chinese that are interested in sand. I mean, for us, we look at sand. Sand is just something that we see at the lake shore. But for them, they know they can make glass out of it. Why is it that an African can't really do something like this? Why can't we collaborate? There could be other Africans that might want to invest in Africa, in Uganda in particular. I mean, there's no problem for Uganda to invest in Ghana. So it shouldn't be a problem. So there has to be, we need to have this sort of teamwork whereby it's free and it's open for a foreigner to come and invest in Africa. As long as you're African, it will be easier for you to invest in Africa. You'll feel more comfortable to think about returning because you're coming back to places that you're familiar with, if I could put it that way, at least maybe culturally to some extent. And I would speak for Uganda. The whole issue of racism is not something that you'd really see outrightly. It's not really out there, if I could put it that way. I would say maybe it is really subtle. Somebody could simply say, "Oh, you simply have a different accent." Now, I'm speaking for those that are probably worried about being segregated or being sidelined and things like that. But in Africa, that is usually not the case. People would listen to you, but they will have this thing of you're sounding different, but it won't be a thing of you're not one of us, really. So that's the reason why we need to think differently about, rather take seriously the alternative or the option of coming back, reason being that you won't be treated as harshly or in a very awkward manner in the way you're already treated in those other foreign places where you're at. So I can see our hosts have disappeared. I hope they return soon. So we're still talking about working together. We need to work together so that we just don't leave our country out to the outsiders, our continent just to the outsiders. I'm still thinking seriously that if you don't feel like coming back is a thing for you, at least do something that is going to lift Africa to the next level. Because Africa is your home, unless you're an American and you've been born in the USA, or you really migrated and you don't think that you're ever going to come back here. But if you feel like like you want to change what is happening on the African continent, there's no problem with you coming back. And rather, you don't have to come back. What I'm trying to say, there are those that are willing to come back, or you can partner with whoever is here, so we can change the African story. Already, you can see there are good things that are happening. You can see via this very platform on YouTube, you can see the development that is taking place, and you can literally be part of this wave of development that is taking place. If you have reservations of returning, that is totally understandable. You can continue with your work wherever you are, and then when the time is right, or if you get an opportunity to find people that are having conversations like this wherever you are in the diaspora, please engage them, share with them what your opinions are. they can build on those very opinions to help us make our African continent a better place. Yes, Rashid, over to you.
Yes, Mr. William. Actually, that one that you have said, it's true. That's true. But Sagi said that I don't think people are worried about segregation. I think.
Your volume is very low, Rashid. You might need to increase it.
Okay, am I audible now?
That's better.
Okay. So Sagi here is saying that I don't think people are worried about segregation. I think the worry is the system that is broken and has a long way to go. Uh, Mr. Sagi or Mrs. Sagi, I'm sorry if for that. Actually, Sagi, regarding the systems are broken everywhere. If you go to Southeast Asia, there are certain systems that are much more that are way more broken than the ones in Africa. If you go to those Southeast Asian countries, the systems there they are broken way more than the ones in Africa. But the biggest problem is that we'd always try to highlight Africa as the one that has like the system that's broken like the most. But for me, I think that Africa still has a long way to go. But it's we ourselves to fix the system in a way that it's we ourselves who are entitled to fix uh, the system. Like for example, how are we going to fix the system? First of all, we should invest. Secondly, we should market. And thirdly, we should consume. If we do follow those three things, investing in Africa, marketing Africa, and consuming what's from Africa, trust me, the system will recover slowly by slowly. But everywhere we try.
Rashid, can
Yes,
I throw in something? Yes,
yes.
Rashid. Yeah, like you said, we should invest, we should market, we should consume. Absolutely, I agree. I also wanted to say that somebody is worried that the system is broken. However, we have foreigners. I won't be afraid to mention the Chinese. They are here in the broken system. They're already here, and they just don't care how broken it is. But they are trying to find ways of how to get things done. So those guys have resigned to ensure that they will thrive. You see, the system is not as broken as some people actually think. Sometimes what happens is that there are individuals that try to take shortcuts. They've been told you're supposed to have a legal entity, you're supposed to register your business legally, you're supposed to have a certificate to show a trading license, if I could put it that way. But you're sort of really trying to bootstrap too much of your investment that you're literally shortcutting some of those things that are going to get you how could I put penalized when you start to do your business. So the system is not as bad as it used to be back then. So corruption obviously is around, but if you really follow the right routes to ensure that your business is well registered and your dealings are clear, say in terms of filing your returns with the Uganda Investment Authority or whichever investment arm that you respond to in whichever African country that you're at. So some people try to shortcut, and then that is where the issue comes in, and then they would say Africa is broken, there's nothing that you can do. And maybe lastly, Rashid, what I wanted to throw in is there are certain things that we should probably be very clear about. Say, for instance, if it's Uganda in particular, 77% of Ugandans are below the age of their youth. They are below the age of 30 and below. Now, what happens is that when you're investing in Africa, or in Uganda in particular, you need to know some of that information. Say if it's demographics, what is it that I'm going to do when I return to Africa? Because there are those that want to return and they're still employable, or they're still interested in doing business. So they are scared. They do not know where to find some of this information so that their transition to Africa is smooth. So if you take some time and you can actually come do a visit here, probably once or twice, then establish contact. There are also what we call co-working spaces. If you feel like you don't want to start from scratch with an office and everything, there are co-working spaces that have Wi-Fi. You can fix yourself a cup of coffee, and then the same co-working spaces have like-minded individuals. So you'll get to share ideas with these individuals. You won't have to start. You won't have to start from scratch on whatever you want to build. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, William, for that. We appreciate. Sorry, we abruptly went off because our battery ran out. But at least thank you for keeping the conversation going. We appreciate everyone who has given their contribution on that. Yeah. So something caught my attention. Someone was saying foreigners are more favored than Ugandan citizens. Wow. Yes. We should say to some extent, that thing is there. That, our government favors more of the foreigners, people who are coming in, because they know these people are always investors.
Because they have the money.
Yeah, and they really do invest so much here. So basically, we have to show that as citizens, as Ugandans, as Africans can do something for our continent, for the government to trust that, okay, they're coming here to invest and something to maybe to develop the country. So that thing of the government saying that maybe we are favoring the foreigners who are coming into the country, I think it's just because of that.
According to the offer, the other ones are offering more, and who wouldn't want a bigger offer?
Yeah, I know it is really, really unfair for that, but we need to show what we have in place so that we can change that, that narrative that, the government doesn't trust their own citizens because they know they're just coming here for holiday and they're going to leave. That's why they give more priorities to the foreigners who they think they're going to invest here, really. So you talked about, I don't know, we just came in the middle of the conversation when William was talking about the co-working spaces. So basically things have really changed here. Like how you said, we reviewed a co-working space just a few weeks ago. And this is really amazing for people to have an investment like that. Had not seen something like that before.
10 years back, it was not there.
It wasn't like that.
So that's why we are telling you things are changing.
Exactly.
We don't have that place you could actually go and rent an office
for a day. Yeah.
Nowadays we have it.
Exactly. So basically, we really appreciate. So someone is also saying here, Charles Sari is saying something. Many African countries are more stable and efficient than USA, UK, Egypt, Botswana, and Rwanda are because of the rise of opportunities and plenty too easy to take up because everything is new. Yeah, the way people really are running to Rwanda is really crazy because, they've marketed it. People know there are really fresh potentials there. It is the same you can find here in Uganda, really. It's just basically what they showcase, what the government does for that. I think William can also say something about that because he has friends in Rwanda, how they have put up so many opportunities for people who are coming in to invest. If we are so open to that, so I feel basically people who are coming in to invest.
Rwanda is going at
a faster rate, yes. Because, people are running to Rwanda so much because, they feel there are so many investment opportunities there. They're allowed to come into the country freely. So our government being comfortable and welcoming people with their investment opportunities. Because we were talking to someone the other day about our own government, whereby people in the government are these very old people, the elderly, and they don't want to leave these positions. They don't want to leave the youth to bring in their new, fresh ideas into place because they want to still eat what they've been eating all the way, the taxes, what we've been doing for the government. So basically, we have to change all that. When you come here with new ideas, such things will really change basically. So that fresh minds, fresh ideas come into place. Yes.
Uganda really left the ball is on our hands as Africans. It's up to us to make Africa shine and a place to call home. Like the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. Even the developed world started from somewhere.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. We appreciate all your contributions. The stream is open, by the way, guys. So in case you want to give a contribution, maybe you don't want to type something, please join the link. We're going to share so that you can be able to give us your contribution as well. Just click on that link so that you can join the conversation, give us your opinion on the topic. Yes, anything. You can also ask us anything, basically, because, we are here to discuss so many things. The topic can also change as well. Feel free to ask anything that is really itching you, that you want to really know about Uganda, about anything. We are here to help you as well. And of course, people have already supported us. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate your love and support and believing in us.
That we have super chat. We also have a Patreon account.
Yeah, that you can support the channel.
Support the channel.
Yeah, but we appreciate everyone's feedback as well so far. Yes. So join that link so that you can say something. If you're African in the diaspora, if you're planning to come here, if in case you want to know about something, let us know.
Lucinda says it's better to get the young people in government. There are 4 new ideas with new ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So today, today we are going Pakalas. We have Wi-Fi. We have Wi-Fi in the house, so no going to sleep tonight. But we wanted at least to have, because we do this once a week.
Yeah.
Most probably, if things go
the way you guys are the ones who contributed for this. So
exactly.
I don't want to
disappoint you guys.
Paka midnight.
Pakalas.
Yeah.
But we appreciate everyone who has really contributed on the topic of the day. We can still go to AOBs, ask anything if you're comfortable with, if you want to join the stream and say something. It is really keep up the good
game.
Yeah, thank you, Ray. We appreciate that. Please join the stream. It's open. Today we want to also see your faces for the first time.
I see you today, so please join the stream.
Exactly. Join the stream so that we can also see your faces for the first time.
Yeah, because it has been like 2 hours.
Yes.
We started like at 9.
Yeah.
Coming to midnight.
Wow.
It's about 3.
Yeah. And we are still here with you guys. But we appreciate everyone's contribution, really. Yeah. So ask us anything that you wanted to know. Today we're talking about an interesting thing about Uganda, why we think I think we should share something with you guys. Why do you think Uganda is a special place? Would we recommend anyone to come here, basically? So that was an interesting topic that is coming up, but we can share with you guys as well on this live. Uganda, if you've never been to Uganda, Uganda has good people, good food. Everything is natural. We have so many natural resources here that you need to discover. We have oil. Yes, we have oil, by the way. We have even some gold in Uganda. So basically, those are things that maybe you didn't know about Uganda. I know most of you people know Uganda with the longest river in the world. That is River Nile. The source is right here in Uganda. So those are basically some things that you need to learn about this country. But there's so much that you can learn when you come to Uganda. So Africa basically is a blessed place.
Lucas says that it's hard to find trustworthy people in Uganda when intending to invest.
Oh, you're so right, Lucas.
Very right.
The way Liam Media said something on this about
you can start small, trust them with small, then see how it goes.
Exactly.
Don't put all your life there because you're going to get a heart attack.
You're going to crash.
We don't trust anyone can be funny.
Exactly.
People are just not trustworthy. So let's start small and find out, okay, we did trustworthy. Then you go to the next.
Yeah, because trust is just within someone. I feel trust is just within you, really, because we won't force anyone to be trustworthy.
Very hard.
It's so hard. It's so hard, but you need to learn the people. You need to know the people that you're dealing with, basically, so that you can be able to, invest back here. So you are really right. Trust is an issue in Africa. Us ourselves don't trust us. But do you trust me?
Don't trust anybody.
Betty doesn't even trust
one.
Exactly.
Any Uganda,
That is the thing
one.
that you should really change. Like you have to be open-minded to such things. So basically,
But you see, when you don't have trust, it will be very hard.
it is
to invest.
so
because you
hard.
see, you are in diaspora, you don't even have time.
Exactly.
But you badly want to invest.
But do you know what? There are so many associations that are here that you can be able to work with, and you'll be able to invest. So basically, you may not an individual, but at least an organization. Like now, the real estate. If you feel like you want to invest back here in real estate, maybe build houses, build apartments,
Organizations.
or maybe get land here. Basically, there are some agencies that you can go to so that it's trustworthy.
People are now opting for that.
Exactly.
Because human beings are disappointed.
People are disappointed.
So they're trying out companies now.
Exactly.
Which is a good thing.
Which is really a good thing. So trust is just something that is really, yeah. But we appreciate you guys for your contribution. Someone is saying here, Pearl of Africa, Uganda. Yes, Uganda is a pearl of Africa. As you said, there's so much that you need to come and see and experience.
It says, without trust, we won't achieve a healthy African community.
It is impossible. We can't achieve anything. Yeah. So we need to trust ourselves. People in the diaspora, we've had so many conversations whereby they don't even trust themselves out there.
Yeah.
We've had stories from people who are.
How will you trust sending your money back to you? If first of all the people you are with, you can't trust.
People even don't trust their own parents. That has happened. Their parents use up the money. You know, their own parents.
Possible. I have seen it.
I have seen so many people.
You're gonna be says any investment is taking a risk. So if you are a risk taker, go for it and ask the Holy Spirit to lead you to trust.
Yes, trust and trust and trust. Exactly.
Even your own parents can shock
you. That is so funny here, by the way, guys.
Yeah, even that whole money is necessary.
I think it's just poverty. Liam Media said this.
Some was also poverty.
Exactly. It's because of poverty that people are pushed, whenever they get this little money, whenever they get something, an opportunity somewhere, they really utilize it. But which is really a bad thing. We don't support that. But basically, you need to, don't fear. Do not fear to invest
but
here.
Don't fear to invest because even these billionaires you see took risks.
Exactly. People have
took that.
Do you know what is really so painful about the investors or business people? There's so many buildings you see people constructing in town within no minute it is down. Oh my God. Do you know how many billions of money people put into constructing such maybe apartments or such arcades? And in no minute, maybe they employed a fake engineer.
I think they know the right people.
Exactly.
It's more like buying land.
Exactly.
You may land on the land and start complaining.
It is not really good.
So I think knowing the right channel will also help us with the investment. And Lucinda is saying, what are the names of some of the companies like real estate investment? Trustworthy.
We won't really do. We can do maybe research on that because right now we may tell you, basing on what we've seen, basing on what we know here, yet there's really something behind that. So basically, we shall be able to do some research on that, and we can maybe share with you the companies that we really trust. Because these companies, we are not 100% sure.
So we don't want to mention them here.
Exactly.
We can do our research since we are into real estate.
Exactly. But basically, for us, what happens is we go and showcase these places. We go to the owners. Direct to the owners. We don't go through agencies. It's just because of this other project that we did currently that we worked with what is it? It was a contractor. A contractor of houses that we reviewed some few houses that are also coming up basically. But most cases we go to the owners of these properties.
Approach direct.
Yeah.
That is why we are saying we are the right people for you people to trust.
Yeah. So when you're purchasing a house from us or maybe something like that, just know it is direct from the owner. Yes, because you get permission.
Also, no. We'll try to do away with that because there's so many issues that come when you pass through those other.
Yeah, someone is saying, talk about these flats. Where can you buy that apartment? Which flat exactly?
Which flat exactly are you talking about?
You could tell us
There's
which.
so many flats we have reviewed.
We've reviewed so many, so there are so many that we can maybe
Just
share
let
with
us
you.
know which flat you are actually interested in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because we have so many. We have for sale, for rent, furnished, unfurnished, Airbnbs,
So you see,
motels,
we try to be
hotels,
flexible. We try to give you
everything.
everything, so you choose.
So that you can choose and have a comfortable stay here, basically, guys.
Yeah.
But we appreciate. Someone was saying, let's catch up soon. Oh, Rashid, thank you so much for your contribution. I know it is really so late that side, but thank you for your contribution. We appreciate so much.
We
God
hope
bless
to see you in the next live.
We hope to see you in the next one.
Yeah.
When someone Charles is saying something here.
From what I've seen,
Mm.
Charles says, from what I've seen, all the people we have lost money are those who wanted to make quick money. That never works in any country.
That is so true. Like this, I was talking about the arcades that are constructed within 1 week, a building is up. You know, most cases, these people get this money abruptly.
Some people say taxpayers' money.
Something like that.
Can't be, because all of a sudden
you
go to town and there's already plaza up.
Exactly. And of course the engineers, they're not the professional ones, and you find, it has killed even people. So basically, you're right, Charles, this is really funny that this exists here. So Charles, is very true, they are still exploiting us. Yes, exploitation is still here a bit, but we need to change that narrative and of course make things better in this country. So guys, we are about to leave.
We are ending at midnight, so we have about 17 minutes to go. 3 hours. It's been 3 hours. We started at 9.
Oh wow. And you guys have been so patient with us with the connection. I think it has stabilized a bit.
I feel like the connection stabilizes later on. Because let us know about our connection at this time. Just comment and let us know. Is our connection still disturbing?
She doesn't fall in hands of conmen. Let me see. Look at him. Ask him something. Let me see. By the way, in your videos on real estate, try to reference engineers responsible if possible, so we can also reach out to them for our house or apartment design. Sometimes when you are far, fail to get. Wow. We shall do that, I think, because most people really want to know these contractors and the engineers. We shall be able to do that. Thank you for that feedback.
It's just that we don't get them on site. That's usually.
But we can always get the information.
Get them, maybe the information.
Yeah.
If some are willing.
Most especially for the apartments for sale. That's when they are comfortable to give you that information.
Your connection is fine. So I think our connection stabilizes with time.
In the beginning, it was horrible.
Yeah.
But we apologize for that. But Lucas, we are going to be doing that. Thank you so much for that feedback. We shall be able to always inquire about the engineers, because oh my God, buildings are falling here every night. Not every night, but most of the time, because of fake engineers. People want to rush buildings.
But when you're buying a house, it is very important to ask who the developer is.
Yeah, the developer.
Very.
But we always give this information to the people who are willing to buy these places.
Yeah, because you always ask us who's the developer.
Yeah, so we give you all that in our private chat. So basically, you can always.
And I think the developers are the engineers.
Yeah, exactly. They know the engineers on that. So basically, guys, thank you guys so much. You can always follow us on our different social media platforms. There's Instagram, Biachio, Christina Guti. Facebook, we have a page, B&T Lifeline. Yeah, so that you can be able to see these other things that we post there as well, that we don't post on YouTube sometimes. There's some things that we don't post on YouTube.
Instagram is when you see the pictures of these houses, how these houses actually look like.
Exactly.
Picture form.
Exactly. Yeah. So this session, we want to just ask us anything for the few minutes that we are remaining with.
We have about 14 minutes to go.
Sorry, I miss you. You're live going to watch from the start and catch up. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Truth. We appreciate. We're wondering where you were.
Yeah.
But we are concluding in the next few minutes.
Thank you, ladies. Have a blessed night. God bless you all.
God bless you, Ugandan village wife. And kisses to Malaika, your baby girl. We love her so much.
Hope to see you next week. Same time, same place.
Exactly. So, guys, ask us anything as we're wrapping up the live stream. Yeah, so that we prepare for the week. And I wanted to ask you guys, how many times would you want us to come live, and which topics do you want us to be discussing? Are these topics too serious for you? Do you want us to tone it down a little bit? Please feel free, because most of the subscribers that we've done, because when we go to our analytics, we see most videos that are really working so well are in relationships and this and that. So real estate, relationships, and general lifestyle in Uganda. So basically, also advise us. Tell us what topics you guys want us to discuss in the next lives. Maybe make it a little bit fun for you. Please share your suggestions.
You people to tell us.
Exactly. If something is too serious for you, you want us to tone it down a little bit, tell us, please, because you guys really make these things fun for us, right?
Tell them their wish is our command.
Yes, your wish is our command always. So tell us, you guys, what exactly do you want us to discuss in the next live stream, so that we can be able to, bring up for you. We shall respect all your opinions.
Like today, particularly, we had come to discuss
a topic that was requested.
Yes, it was requested.
Yeah.
It's been a nice discussion.
A discussion. And guys who have supported us, we appreciate those ones who have been contributing. Shout outs to all our guests, JB Messenger, Rashid, then Mr. Who? Forgotten the other name. I'm so sorry. I know you're watching this, but sorry for that. But thank you so much. Then Liam Media, UG. Liam Media UG is also a YouTuber. Please go and check out his channel. Yes, he also has such topics. He's going to have a live stream tomorrow. Please try to join his live stream as well, Liam Media. We are going to leave his link here so that you can be able to go and check it out. I'll leave it in the description. He's a very, very good Ugandan YouTuber that we have here. He has so many amazing topics in terms of business, investment. You find all those topics in Liam Media, UG. Then Rashid is also Ugandan based in Dubai. He does very good videos in regards to travel, how Dubai is. How Dubai is. It's a very beautiful place. Exactly. You'll be able to see all that. So grab them up. I'm going to leave their links below. Everyone who has joined us and they have a YouTube channel, we are going to get back to them. Hey ladies, how are you? Gideon, you're just coming when we are leaving. Gideon, we are just leaving. Mr. Truth is saying you have great topics. Thank you so much. But we appreciate if you also told us what we could maybe discuss in the next one, because we love you guys so much. We want to always, have these things fun, because, we love fun. We don't want to be too serious. Of course, we have to be very serious, but we love to talk with you guys. Yeah? You gave us a wrong time now. You with wrong Gideon, we never gave you a wrong time. We said we are going to be here at 9 p.m. Yes, and okay, we came a little bit late, but 9 something, it was still 9. But we're happy to see you too. So okay. Charles is saying, as long as you say my name and pronounce it properly, I'm happy, because I never hear anyone pronounce it properly where I am. Wow. How do they even pronounce it? Chelsea Salvige. I can even imagine. Wow. But we appreciate your contribution as well.
Yeah. My brother keeper says, how can I invest in an Airbnb in Uganda?
Okay. How can you invest in an Airbnb? You can rent a place. It is easy, I think, because most Airbnbs that we've gone to
transform their home into Airbnb.
Or even they've rented a place and they make it
transform. Yeah, so it's crazy. Airbnb is the ish thing now.
Yeah, it is.
It's the latest thing. Everyone is actually
doing it.
We're actually thinking about transforming one of our rooms into an Airbnb.
So that you come and live with me.
Because I feel like it is very easy to start.
Yeah, it's
not
very
like
easy.
The other one where you have to go through.
It's just a matter of getting a place, a very secure environment, secure place. Then you just transform it, furnish it, and you make it Airbnb, even your landlord may not know that it's an Airbnb. That's how strange it is. We've gone to such places that people even don't know. The small ones, of course, not these other big Airbnbs
Like you
that
can
we've
buy
gone
a
to.
condo, then
Exactly.
transform it into Airbnb. That is how sharp Ugandans have become.
Yeah. So it's very easy. So if you're thinking of that,
Because I noticed Airbnbs are practically just homes.
Yeah, they're just normal homes.
So when I get a resident who wants to, I can decide to leave the place for some time.
And that's what people do here. They decide even to leave the house for you, and they go.
And they come back when you are done. That is how accommodation has become.
Gideon is same way. You are drunk on V&A. I'm telling us, like, there's no V&A today. We are taking water. This is water. So,
I think any Airbnb in Motungo, Bina, and Zozira or Butabika. We have not yet reviewed any on that side.
No, we went to, this lady's Airbnb.
It was in Motungo,
It is in Kunya. Yeah, Ugandan village wife. I think you know Kunya. There's an Airbnb that we've reviewed already. Yeah, it is in Kunya side, going to Chinawataka Road. Exactly. So you can easily get someone there. Then Chokai Sabrilon, my primary headmaster was called Sabri. So Mr. Truth is saying something. Are your borders open up for incoming flights as yet? Yes, Mr. Truth, they were opened already. 1st
people
of October.
Already actually come in.
People already
here.
Gone
back.
Exactly. People have already come here. People have already gone back, but it's open here. Flights are coming in, so basically the country is open to everyone. People who are wondering whether the borders are only open for the tourists, no, everyone is coming in. People are going for holidays if you have the money. But there's a challenge that was coming up, that people are faking the COVID tests. Yeah. So don't risk your life and come to Uganda with a fake, with fake COVID test, because I think they have screening machines here to screen whether these are fake results or they're, and they still retest you. So basically, do not risk that, because these people have been arrested and taken to prison. So don't risk that. Make sure your COVID test is really genuine before coming to the country, because some people were caught. That's how big it is.
Security has tightened by now.
Yeah, security has tightened. We still have curfew. So basically, curfew is still there, but it is becoming tighter. People were disrespecting the curfew, by the way. So of recent, the roadblocks have been put into place. Okay. And people are not moving like they used to move before, like beyond the curfew time.
Have relaxed, I think.
Exactly.
Relaxed very fast.
But still, there's fun. People still have house parties. People organize their own small things here and there.
Village wife is saying, do people quarantine on arrival?
No, they don't. As long as your results are checked and they are good, there's no quarantine for you. You're free to go meet your family. Yeah, so there's no quarantine. But of course, it depends on your results as well, and if maybe there are suspicions here and there, because the people who forged the test results were taken for quarantine. So basically, do not risk it, because it's dangerous. Don't be caught. Yes. So guys, ask us anything. Mr. Truth, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for supporting your girls. Always sorry you came in late, but we appreciate. Then Gideon is saying that Munani Kakana. These ladies know the way we talk. Worry about next issue on your end. Something of I get you V&A bought you to. Gideon, give us V&A, because you're talking more V&A. Give us some V&A before we go off. But we appreciate Gideon.
Thank you so much, Gideon.
Webale. Thank you. You observed your girls.
Well, that is the champion's dream.
Yeah, this is the champion's dream. Wish I'll be able to get it, but thank you so much for the super chat. So basically, that is it. We've given you updates. We are catching up with you guys. Is there anything before we end the live stream?
Yeah, it has been like 3 hours from 9. 10, 11, 3 hours of speaking to you people.
Exactly. Happy to have
I've
Seen
seen you. This first time see.
No. Gideon has been here even from the time we celebrated 10K.
Oh, he was there. And thank you so much, Vivian, for keeping around. It means a lot. From
even before. When did you join Gideon? You could tell us.
Mr. Truth, thank you so much for
Thank
this
you
super chat.
so
We
much.
really appreciate.
Mr. Truth, we appreciate so much. God bless you. Let's even tag that super chat. We appreciate, guys.
Yeah.
So basically, peace family, peace. CJ Shine, Radom, thank you. Came late from work, happy to see you. Nanite. Oh, Moses, thank you so much for watching us. You're one of the people that really support us. But nevertheless, even if it's so late, we appreciate at least you came through. At least you came through. That really means a lot to us. So we love you guys so much. Our diehard. Gideon is saying, the true fun. I joined Think earlier this year. Earlier this year, how many numbers were we earlier this year? If I'm to remember. No, we were at like 6K. 6K subscribers. I remember. Like 6.5 at the beginning of the year. So basically, thank you for joining the family. We appreciate. And now we're at 11K, heading for 12K.
Our target is 20K.
By the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because it supports our channel when we grow, when we get so many people coming in there, at least to support your girls. We appreciate.
It's like from you people, that is when we got this stable internet, because of you people.
Exactly.
So you see how you mean a lot.
Yeah. So someone is saying, I think he's the new subscriber. M. Mitchell says, what is the use of your channel?
Wow.
So please subscribe if you're just new here. Mitchells, we appreciate. If you're new here, you're most welcome. These two girls, she's called
Betty
and I'm Tina, and our channel name is B and T
Lifestyle. We are Ugandans, by the way. We
from Kampala.
Real estate and lifestyle videos.
Yeah.
And for real estate, we are here to keep you hooked the real estate sector in Uganda.
Exactly.
And for lifestyle, we are simply just taking you through the lifestyle of Uganda, how Ugandans live, what Ugandans love to eat, where they love to, how they love to have fun,
how we party.
Yeah, so basically that is us. In short,
beautiful places in Uganda. We show you all the beauty that we have in Uganda, because basically we are based in Uganda. So we want to, show you guys abroad, people who have never been to Uganda before, who have never been to Africa, how blessed this country is. That's what we do in lifestyle. Not only that, we also do interviews with people, businesses. We support small businesses, big businesses. We showcase their businesses to people out there, so that people have to know what is happening here. So basically, that's what we do. Because we feel
like there's a lot that has not been said about Uganda.
Exactly.
And through this channel, actually, there's too much to learn. Trust me. But you are not late. Yes, you came when we had 11K subscribers. Our target is 20K, but you are not late. You can just catch up, watch those other videos, and see how we do our thing.
Yes, and
but we go live once.
But that may change.
That may change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once in a week, the days are not constant.
Yeah.
So, but we let you guys know.
Exactly. But that's basically what we do here. Then for the lives, we share with you guys, people who are in the country, people who are willing to come to the country, and we are always here to, make sure you're comfortable when you come to Uganda. We show you these places so that you know where to go, where you start from. If it's your first time, feel free to contact us. That's why we put our WhatsApp number in the comments, our email, so that we can be able to interact.
Any inquiry,
Africa is saying
any feedback, anything, and we thank you guys for the feedback. That feedback really helps us grow. Just keep that feedback coming.
Gideon is saying next time I'm in that +256 way. We are getting B&A and dinner to support our people. Gideon, thank you so much. Yes, we appreciate that. Whenever you support your girls, we'll be happy. It even motivates us next time to come back when when we're in the mood. And also share everything that you want. That's why, by the way, we are free to talk anything. That's why we ask you guys all the time, please ask us. Feel free to ask anything that you want, because the information is free. We don't charge you guys. We just ask you guys to support.
Village Life said African Print Notebook 2017 is the first video of you ladies I watched from come on by then.
Oh my God, in 2017. Wow. Wow. The Ugandan Village Wife, you're just one of a kind.
Thank you so much for
Do you remember that?
When we first did a lookbook.
Yeah, we were showcasing this African
Before, I think
prints.
we had even started doing release.
No, we had not
We
even.
are-
We hadn't.
We are not started.
We had not started. We're not
Wow.
even thinking about it.
Still meandering around.
And even we didn't know. By the way, we didn't know that we could even earn anything from YouTube by then. We were just doing it for fun. Exactly. We didn't take it serious. That's why we started with the lookbook, because we just wanted, showcase our business.
Too many negative vibes, but we're still there.
And by the way, people didn't really accept us, being on YouTube, even our close friends, even family. Up to now, family, don't know about this thing. We shall explain to them later. But, because Uganda is something, okay, I think YouTube has not been so embraced so much here. So basically, people don't appreciate the fact that people are doing YouTube for a living. So if you're doing it for a living,
who had been getting from it just didn't share. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
They actually said they get a long time ago, but they didn't share with anyone.
Yeah. So basically, you being a YouTuber in Uganda is just something like, people don't take you serious. People think you're just playing around. You don't have what to do to your collar. You're just there. People will even advise you, why can't you get a job? So people believe in 9 to 5 jobs, or maybe having a business, a physical business. Yeah. So they don't think that this is really a business for you, that you can be able to educate,
But thank
share.
you so much for sticking by. From lookbook. Do you know when we did lookbook?
Long time ago. Wow. Thanks, ladies. Great work. Keep going. Charles Isabia, thank you so much. Yes, we are keeping going because of you guys. So basically, yeah. We have to make it a wrap, guys.
Guys, it's already 4 minutes past midnight. 4 hours. I know 3 hours. It's 9 o'clock. It's now 12.
Who has been here from the beginning? Just raise your hand. Just say hello.
The Uganda Village Life.
She came. I don't know.
Along the way. When I say the sky is the limit for you girls, believe me, I have been there from way back.
From way back. Thank you so much. Then family will know that you're making YouTube video money and follow you around. I want to tell them we are not yet to tell them, by the way, family. No. Unless we tell them, of course they keep asking, family keeps asking you, so what are you doing?
So what's that? Do you get from it?
Or does your family know about it, Betty? My family doesn't know about this. Of course, they've heard about it, but just tell them that.
Okay, I share with whoever is interested in knowing. If you ask, I will not cut my phone and begin explaining for you what I do.
Because they won't understand.
I can't do that.
Yeah, so basically for family knowing that you're doing YouTube here, people may take you unserious. They may think you're not really serious at all. That is the problem. Hi, William.
Hello, you are coming. You're a bit late.
Hey, these are the people who are from the beginning. Dumpster, wow. Thank you. Oh my God. Why didn't you join the live stream earlier on? But we appreciate Liam Media. Thank you so much for being our guest today. We appreciate shout out to you for that much contribution, for sharing the knowledge. People, tomorrow he's having a live stream. Please make sure to also subscribe to his channel, Liam Media UG. He's amazing. Go and subscribe. Let's at least give him 1K subscribers by the end of this month. At least go and support a brother. Now family will know from this video. Wow, by the way, family they don't watch our videos. No. Like they said, your family or your friends may not support you 100%. Exactly.
That shouldn't stop you from.
But we actually
stop you from actually doing. They'll come along the way.
Along the way, yeah.
They come by themselves, by the way. They have a time they'll come.
When they see the fruits.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone
comes when they see. Even if to wait.
We were laughing about something the other day when we were talking about our journey, how people used to laugh at us. How people used to laugh at us when we were making our videos, and they're like, you guys, Why are you playing around? They were telling
And nowadays we charge those people.
Exactly.
We wrote down their names.
We wrote down their names because these guys were being so funny. They were always telling us, we are failures. What are we doing on YouTube? You're just playing around instead of getting serious stuff. What we only do on YouTube is to slay. We love to, go to nice places instead of doing serious stuff. So basically, that is the mindset here. But when they saw that, there's growth in the channel and they're seeing you people supporting us, of course, they chip in to watch sometimes to see what progress we have. So basically, these
whether
people,
they have actually failed. No, some just check to see whether you have failed. Don't think they check to see whether you have progressed.
exactly. So these are the very people who are coming in. Oh, we should help you do this. Can we give you some connections? People love to see when
No,
you're
but there's something I learned. No one will support you when you're begin.
when you're struggling.
No one. Don't expect anyone.
Are
Okay,
you
a few
serious?
people will tell you, "Go, just continue."
Mm.
But like 90% will tell you you're wasting time.
Mm. Gideon is saying, Wama bet that's the way. Tell them if they ask.
Yeah, I only try
Oh,
people who are
Africa was
interested,
from here in the beginning. Thank you so much, Africa. Thank you. God bless you. We appreciate so much. That means really a lot to us. That means really a lot. God bless you so much. May God reward you whatever you wish. Yeah. So guys, let's wrap
it's
up.
midnight.
It's
Yeah.
midnight.
It's been 3 hours with you guys.
Mm.
The village where says when I started Honey Malaika's channel, it was to document her journey as she grows, but also especially for my parents to watch their
Bazukulu. Wow, that is really nice. If your parents at least, embrace that, because let me tell you guys, my dad one time even told me.
Hope he's not watching.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or someone might tell you.
Maybe
Are you safe?
I don't know. When I had started know the hair videos. One time when we traveled to the village with him, so he was, we're traveling now back. He was dropping me. In fact, he wasn't coming back to Kampala. He was going to Mbale, so he was dropping me somewhere so that I can catch the bus. So he was saying, I hear you're doing some things on internet. You're doing some things on internet. So basically I was like, yeah. But he was really polite enough. It's good to have understanding parents as well. Because it was like, oh, your auntie told me about what you do. Hope it's not distracting you so much from your normal job. Because they believe you have to have, a 9 to 5 job.
Along the way you get to see, you can actually balance it with a what?
Exactly. So he was like, oh, I hope it's making some money for you. But do not be distracted with internet. Internet is so bad.
Temptations out there.
Exactly. So basically the mindset is quite different here. And, putting it into people's mindset that, okay, YouTube is there and we are helping out a community. We are building a community. It is so hard to convince someone here because it is not something that people have really embraced.
It's hard. Me, I don't tell anyone. I only tell anyone who is interested, who asks me about it.
Exactly.
If you expect me to open my mouth to tell you what I'm doing, sorry, I'll never do that.
I know, it's crazy. I blocked all the family members.
The village wives, they have that not watch.
No, they can't.
The hair videos, I like them. You have beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you so much.
I saw more hair videos.
No, I can't because no.
It's stopping you from doing it.
No, because it is really so much work. But with time, I will be able to get back to hair videos. It's just because I still have the 9 to 5 job. So balancing these things is not easy, guys. It's not easy. I don't even sleep sometimes. So basically the hair needs a whole day, remember. And the whole days that we have to go to the field, showcase these properties. So basically,
the village life has been following us. Are you still selling Jesus' shoes? They're out of stock for now. For now, they're out of stock, but I think 2020.
2021.
I'm bringing Jesus' shoes back.
2021. Vlogger, you're stuck to 2020.
Oh.
Because
I think in 2021, we've had.
You restock something.
Yeah, we shall be. Hey, she's been a follower.
I know.
She literally can mention our videos from
way back.
That means a lot.
That really means a lot.
Yeah.
but we appreciate so much.
Wow.
Yeah. So YouTube is not so embraced here, but we
Yeah,
are
but they've begun actually.
penetrating into the market, and most people are embracing it, and most people are appreciating our work, by the way. So basically, people love what we do.
Down. You look like you kill us. I mean, you deserve the treat when she comes. Is she in Uganda?
No, she's in the UK.
Yeah, when you're in Uganda.
We need to. Yeah, she's Uganda.
Yes, when you're in Uganda,
we need to meet up.
We need to meet you.
And we laugh.
And we need
Masobeb. Oh, Masobeb, Kajambo. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, we are leaving.
At the village life, the next time you are coming to Uganda, just hit us up. We have a surprise for you.
Exactly. You have been
You mean a lot. You have been
loyal. If you know the
from day one.
Oh my God, when we used to do those dancing videos.
1K.
I think we were still at 1K subscribers by the time we did the coupe dance.
Yeah,
I don't even hit 1K.
11K.
Oh my God, that is way back.
Sticking around following all those videos.
The coupe dance. You remember? We showed it. Oh my God, this is crazy, you guys. Contact Angel Eddie. The contact is in our videos. You can always check in the
There's
description.
always a contact that runs on our videos.
Yeah,
mostly the real estate ones.
I can't miss
when
you.
I come, I can't miss. It will be nice meeting you, Angel.
Yeah, it will be really nice to meet you guys, and we have some.
We have something just to catch up.
Someone, oh my God, something that shocked me today, you guys. Someone was saying we are too formal as Ugandans. You remember our guest today? Like we're too formal. We love taking people like for tea, this and this. Not like how people do it out there.
But I think that is the Ugandan.
The culture.
Even when you're growing, I think you are taught to do that.
Yeah.
Now for them, it's a different way. When they're growing up, quite different. It's not like ours.
We are too formal in Uganda, so when you come here,
that is it. All Ugandans
when you visit
like
someone, just know that you're going to be, treated so well. People will get you some, at least a meal.
People running to catch a hen.
People will be running to catch something.
And they don't tell you.
They don't tell you.
You just see kids running. They're chasing after hens. You just keep quiet. Just know it is your visitor. And they don't tell a visitor.
Exactly.
They surprise you.
They surprise you.
I think,
exactly.
you see, that is how we are brought up. Okay, you will not visit a Ugandan and you just sit there, no.
And you go hungry.
No. It's quite different.
It's so
we are brought up differently. And I think this is what makes us unique.
Yeah. We really host our people to the maximum. Even if abroad people, because I hear people abroad there, you need to make an appointment. But here,
I'll tell you, I was lost. I was close. Today I was lost. And you just have to put that smiling face.
Oh God, you're killing me.
All the fun facts, but we should give them again these fun facts.
Oh my God,
I think we should do a video of fun facts
about Uganda.
Because you people, Ugandans are funny.
That I was lost. I was just passing by.
I'll tell you they were lost.
But nevertheless, we still respect and host them.
These are your people, so you just smile and give them something, and
At least tea, if you don't have anything really so much, at
because
least
I feel how will you
fry some dinner
with them.
I didn't invite you, which is so different from abroad. Like I've had people who are abroad, like have to make an appointment. I'm coming this time and this time.
You just
you can do the appointment here as well, but people can appear abruptly.
Anytime. Someone tells you I was stuck just on your road. What do you do?
Exactly. So basically, you people, you've made me that I was lost.
I said, oh really? You are lost from this side? Yes, okay.
I was just I've taken long without seeing you.
After I've lost, The taking on without seeing will come up.
After I have taken on without seeing,
But
but
it's okay, these are our people.
these are our people. We still host them. So basically, we are going to, I think, prepare a proper video for
Yeah,
you guys.
proper fun
Fun facts about
that's
Ugandans.
because they are funny people.
Things will shock you here, by the way. But that is how we live. The Rolex is to go to food in Uganda, Fanta. Let me see. What is Gideon saying?
Rolex is the go-to food in Uganda. Fanta is the daily drink that goes with the daily bread. Yeah, that's very true. We are proud of the Rolex.
The Rolex, the Fanta, basically.
Yeah. Then we village wife says when Tina I started using the mega growth conditioner after I watched your video way back. Didn't know it was also for natural hair.
Are you serious? Mega growth is really nice, by the way. I still use it. Yeah, I still use it. I think I still have it. Yeah. So you guys, we are going to prepare for you a proper video and we'll laugh with you guys.
You laugh. These Ugandans are very funny, by the way.
Exactly.
When you're setting up a business, no one will want to look at you.
People are too serious. People don't support.
But they watch. They come. They're just waiting for you to end up. You see, when you fail, they will say something.
When you progress, they'll still say something.
So
you won't understand what they really want. But you have to do it your way, by the way. Wow. Thank you so much. Africa is saying, do you stay together? Sometimes.
Sometimes we stay together. When it comes to work.
Yeah, when it comes to work, we get together. So, but we don't stay together. Wow, that was giving me a laughter. About people who come just abruptly.
Yeah.
And I remember, when you're growing up and visitors just come abruptly, maybe you didn't have enough food for them, and your mom surrenders, that let's first give the visitors. We respect our visitors here, by the way. So if you come as a visitor, you're given more priority. So they will treat you in a nice way, and you starve a little bit. After that, and they satisfied, that's when they start cooking for you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Gideon says, Betty, they don't want to look because you will ask them for capital. Yes. And very many people will run. You will try to look for capital. I say if you don't get capital by yourself, for the guy.
She's been saying it's late in Uganda, kakati. It's too late here.
Midnight, you people.
It's past midnight. People, walls are what? What is that saying?
Echoes are walls are here.
Walls are here.
Walls are here.
Longer, you're funny.
Walls are here.
Yeah, guys, we had so much fun with
you
you guys.
It's been 3 hours of just conversing with you people and catching up with you people. We just hope to
my humble request, oh my God, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to your girls. Yeah, please subscribe and share. I love the feedback I get from you guys. Always when you tell us that, I shared your videos with my family. When we go to our analytics, people are watching us, because I checked the last time. It was the US, UK, Uganda, UAE, then Canada. You guys, even if I've not mentioned where you are, guys, we love you so much. We love everyone. Wherever you're watching, of course, this analytics may not show where you're watching from, but we love because you guys support us. You guys give us advice. You guys, you tell us our improvements. You tell us our weaknesses, which we work on all the time. So I appreciate that. Please subscribe to your girls. Do not just watch.
You can be taken up by a video and you fail to subscribe. You can be taken up by a video because they asked the lady, so how did you know? She said, oh my God, this house popped. And I was like, what? I told her, have you subscribed yet? She said, no. So the first go back, so I clicked it. I was like, fine, I'll do that.
Really?
She came back and asked me more details about the house. It was really interesting.
Wow.
And she can't wait to come to and
she gets it. Wow, that is really nice. Is saying something? One thing that Uganda should know about Uganda is that you have to read minds when you communicate with them. They rarely say exactly for you the tough truth. Uganda will take social media feed, still give you a power connection. True. Oh God. Sorry guys, we went off. We are back. Sorry for that. It's so sad that our connection just went off just like that. We don't
All
know
of a sudden, we thought there was an issue with
with the MiFi. We don't know what is
but
happening.
again, it's back.
It is back. So
But thank you for sticking around. Edokwa. I've got pronounce that name. Hey, how are you two doing? We are
doing
We're
perfect.
just on the start. We're actually winding up.
We are winding up, but the connection went off. But thank you so much for sticking around. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe to your girls' channel. Your girls are here. Pakalas, they bought MiFi. But the MiFi is disappointing us. This thing is disappointing. But we are here with you guys. We appreciate. So in the next streams, I think we should do fun facts about Uganda. You guys.
Yeah, so people laugh.
You guys will laugh. Yeah. Good night, ladies. Gideon next time. Next time to I'll be on time.
Yeah.
Good night. We love you. What's going on, Africa? Oh, sorry, but then the connection went off. Have a great evening. Looking forward for your next stream night. Yeah. We appreciate. Let's just conclude this video. Everyone who has supported us through super chat. You guys are amazing. We're going back when we are happy. Then what else? Do you have anything to say, Betty?
No, just look up to other properties. We have amazing property coming up on our YouTube channel. Some more reasons for you guys to stick around. We have very good deals for you. Yeah. And there are always discounts each time you pass through us. That's why you need to pass through us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why aren't you see?
Yeah. Yeah, they're usually discounts, and we have very great deals. We have houses for rent, houses for short stays, for long stays, and really nice houses because we only review good houses. We don't want to lie people.
No. And when you contact us, by the way, we give you depending on what you want, and we shall tell you that, of course, advantages, disadvantages of the places that we shall be able to give you.
Honest.
We are so honest with you when you contact us. So basically, we appreciate. Gideon. Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Is that for VNA or
VNA or Uganda?
Uganda. Thank you so much, Gideon. We appreciate it so much. So basically, we give you honest opinion. Whenever you contact us, we shall let you know. We shall tell you whether this house is appropriate for you, this and this, what they don't have, what they have. Is it perfect for you, your price, and also the people.
I think the latest house, someone was saying, I like the 1 bedroom, but the 2 bedroom is a bit more pricey if it was.
Yeah, but for that place, for that area, I think that price is okay.
Yeah, for that area.
Yeah, for that area because it's Nalia Estate.
Yes.
And basically Nalia Estate is a bit high end. And I was so shocked to hear from someone who said that Nalia Estate is rich.
No,
I think that was way back.
How long have you taken without coming to you?
Nalia Estate
totally changed.
Yeah, places have changed. There's so much development. If you go to Nalia Estate, the Nalia Estate that I know, because I have family there, when we used to go there, there were only, it was an estate, like a gated community where you find everyone in their small gate, no flats. But right now, people are demolishing their small houses and they're building flats, or maybe demolishing the units that they bought before and putting up huge buildings. So basically, Nalia is a very good place, very developing, like very developed right now. So when you come here, you're going to have a good stay. So basically, we give you all the details of places.
Whatever detail you want, we actually
and
give
please
you.
Buy these houses from us.
Yes, oh my God. And thank
It
you for
supports
those who
us.
have already shown interest.
Mhm.
We have a number of you people who have shown interest and telling us, I'm actually not there, but immediately I step the country, I'm giving you a call. That's a very good thing.
It's encouraging us.
And we encourage others also to do the same.
Yeah. So basically, in case of any advice, anything you want to know from us, feel free, contact us on WhatsApp, on email. We shall email, trust me, I'll always get back to you. But I take a little bit some time without without, replying because of the business schedules here and there, editing and stuff. But at least I get back to you with time.
Angel says, thanks for the Nalia Sky Blue, but didn't see your contact displaying as you said. Lights, wardrobes, and contacts, please. Talk about other terms evolved. Thanks. Yeah, there was no contact on the video, but it was there in the description. So if you go to the description, sorry, this one didn't have.
I didn't put.
Didn't have a contact.
Oh my God, I forgot. Sorry
but
about
in the
that.
description, there's always a contact. Like
Yeah.
it never misses. If the video, maybe because some, we can forget.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But it's always the same. If you have the previous one,
we didn't mention about wardrobes because they're not there.
Yeah, they didn't have.
They didn't have wardrobes. They didn't have cabinets.
They didn't have cabinets.
Because basically those houses were for sale. So someone I think bought the one we reviewed already and is renting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we reviewed them. But the upcoming ones are for sale. Yes, because on Friday most probably we are going to be showcasing the ones for sale, the 1 bedroom and 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I think so. Yes. And those ones are in
are
Nigeria.
Yeah,
they're in Nigeria. You people requested for houses in Nigeria. That video may be coming up on Friday. Yes. That is what I'm going to be working on tonight. And
very nice apartments with great deals. Yeah, people are actually already buying them, so you better rush.
And we were supposed to go to a project that is undergoing, because basically what I wanted to clarify to you guys, we do advertise houses that are for sale, but there are some projects that are going on where you can purchase a house that is still under construction, so that in case you want to modify some things, they can do it. So basically, we are working on that.
But the benefit with that one, the price won't change. Sorry if the price will change. But the only thing you're given room to, you have room to say, don't put for me an open plan kitchen, put for me a closed one. That's the only difference.
Exactly.
And it's a good thing when you want, you're going to buy. They're actually houses for sale. So you're the one going to live there. So it's better you say so. It's good. It's a good thing to buy these houses when they are still under construction.
Yeah. And we're working on, of course, giving you affordable housing, because you people really, we had your feedback, your cry. You guys didn't want, high-end, but still there are people. There's always something for everyone. Okay. So when we get opportunities to showcase what is available, we do that. But we also, based on, of course, affordability, we are going to be showcasing more affordable houses.
We have more land deals coming, but we're still doing our research.
We need to do our research, because land things are not easy, guys. We don't want to be,
like everyone is actually an owner of land. So you don't know who is
very careful.
We have to be careful. That's why we only did one. But I think next year or this year
we are going to be doing even next week. Yeah. So basically, you guys, we appreciate you guys. Sorry, Charles, thank you so much for the super sticker. Yeah, we appreciate so much.
We have stickers, we have super chat,
Patreon
account,
membership.
You
guys, by the way, can become members, because you have special recognition there. Whenever you leave a comment, your comment is unique.
Exclusive content for patrons.
Exactly.
How many do we have so far?
I bet we still have 3. We have 3 Patreons, but you can also be a member, so that
Angel is asking, when are you featuring again? Next week. Same time.
But in case of anything, we shall let you know.
Yeah.
Depends on the mood. So but I realize, I think these things are good later in the night. When we started earlier on, things were bad.
We don't know, the internet keeps getting better
later
at the end. We don't know what causes that.
Oh, we should do this a bit later. The timing, I think, is
the timing. Like 9 o'clock, people are still on their phones, and everyone is using the internet. So by midnight, I think we should shift.
We are going to change on that.
Yeah, because right now it's really stable. Like we suffered at the beginning.
So much. So I think we shall change the time of live stream. We rest enough so that we can be stronger, not sleepy at the end of the video. But guys, that's what we had for you today. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We love you so much, guys. God bless you. God bless your pockets. God bless you, your hustles. your businesses, your families, your love makes us really happy and motivates us to
going.
Yeah, keeps us going, keeps us, motivated to bring this video, sharing content with you guys. And we would appreciate you guys giving us, sharing the topics you want us to discuss. If you're Ugandan, if you've not been Uganda and wanted to know more things, we can always share with people out here. We discuss all these things because at least we've been here all our lives. So at least we know more of this information. And if you tell us what to discuss before, we can also inquire
the topics that you want us to discuss. The
And
lives
your
normally are to catch up,
Mm.
but also we have topics that we can discuss.
Yeah. Then someone also gave us feedback. We just saw it of recent about how we don't talk about the bathrooms. We pay less attention to the bathrooms when we are doing this. This
Well, I
is
think
good
the
feedback.
shooting-
Yeah. So basically, we shall do more focus on showcasing the things. We did that already because you guys complained about us showing ourselves too much. We reduced on that and we show you the things. So it was more focused on the
another
bathrooms.
one said that they want to look at the thing, but we make it fast.
We make it fast.
Yeah. So can we just slow
Take it
down
slow.
so that they see?
They have an overview.
Yeah.
I think that can be worked upon. We shall be able to work on that. We appreciate your feedback, really, 100%. You guys are the best family that we could ever ask for because you support us. You made our dreams come true. You guys have made us happy. You guys have made us smile. COVID
African
is,
village
you know,
life can testify.
you know,
Uganda village life.
COVID has made people so tough. People are annoyed. Even don't know what people are up to.
You don't know when to tell someone hi.
COVID situations here are so hard.
Then what? Just say hi, then what?
You don't know what to say, but basically you guys have made us smile. Exactly.
We need to smile.
We need to smile.
Hope for the best.
But hope you guys are keeping safe as well wherever you are. COVID is real. Keep safe, with your families. Wash your hands, sanitize, social distancing. Make sure you wear your masks whenever it's necessary.
Yeah.
So basically, we appreciate you guys so much. You guys, we love you 100%. It's coming to 1 a.m.
You're willing,
What is?
always forever. Is it better to exchange USD for Uganda shillings when I arrive? Yeah.
Yes, it's better.
Yeah.
Because we don't use USD here.
No, we use Uganda shillings.
Uganda shilling. So when you come at the airport, get some money. But you can still use your Visa card. So basically, that is when you need cash. You can be able to get the Uganda shilling because most places don't accept USD.
But it's better because you're not going to use the USD here to buy stuff. You will need the Uganda shilling. So when you reach at the airport,
get some.
Yeah, there are some different places at the
For
airport. You can just
exchange and get
we are
some.
proud of your hustle. Keep going.
Amen. We are so proud of you as well because you've kept there, you've been there. We appreciate. We don't want even to stop this live. We started 1 hour ago that we are leaving.
We keep saying we are leaving.
We keep saying we are going, but because you guys just make us feel, oh my God, we are talking to some people out there. It makes us
good to speak. These lives are really nice because we get to speak to you people.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Yeah.
Not just,
Africa
hi
says,
guys.
I got love for you.
Oh, we love you more. We love you 100%. God bless you. We're proud of your hustle. Keep going. Yeah, keeping going because of you guys. Without you guys, we would be now sleeping in our beds and crying. What am I going to eat tomorrow? I think the person's question, it should be changed when he is there or before he travels. You can do it when you're here. Chelsea Sabi saying.
Yes, most of them do it when they are
When you're
here.
already here. So basically, when you're here, that's when you can be able to change USD at home
or in Uganda.
No, you can change it in Uganda.
Or in Uganda. You
In
can
Uganda.
change it here, no problem. Okay, you can decide to change it from there.
If you can.
Then here also, it's okay. You can. It's a matter of choice. You just choose.
Yeah. But your Visa cards everywhere now work. I think.
Yeah.
Everywhere really. Restaurants have embraced, not like the way it used to be, like way back. Yeah. So basically, you can have that cash. You can exchange it. So guys, thank you so much. 3 hours. It's going to 4 hours. We are still stuck here.
We
We have
need to go.
But next time we're going to start a little bit later because the internet.
Yeah, willing. I appreciate it. Yeah,
You're
thank
most
you so
welcome.
much, yeah, Sabri, and we can't wait to book for you an apartment. We saw your message.
Yeah.
Yes, you wanted an apartment.
Okay.
We see when is in Uganda is going to contact you.
Okay.
Yeah, willing.
Better change it there. Okay.
Mm.
Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one, next live stream. We love you so much. Have a good night. It is exactly 12:43 a.m. in Uganda. Yes. Guys, we love you so much.
Now.
Before you go off, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We love you so much. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Peace out. Peace out.